What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday Out of the Basement stream. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we also have a very special guest with us. We have Alex, aka Kabashed Figures. Thank you for joining us today, Alex.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we're super stoked to have you on the show today. We're going to be talking a lot about your custom figures. We're going to get into that as well. Talk a little bit about the Walmart Collector Con experience, just because maybe I want to have a little venting session. Just because it was, as anyone would imagine, it was a nightmare. So we'll talk about that as well. And then, of course, we've got recent pickups and all that good stuff. So thank you, everyone, for joining us already. See, we've got quite a few people in here. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you're new, ring that bell, all that good stuff. So, yeah, let's start it off like we always do. We'll just say what's up to everyone we've got so far in the chat.
Yo.
So we got Masterpiece joining us. Been a couple weeks, haven't been to a live stream. Well, welcome back, Masterpiece. We're happy happy to see you here. And we've got Wayne Duckett. Evening, guys, from the UK. Good evening to you as well, Wayne. Nice to see you here. We got Infernal Hippo.
Hey.
Quentin, hey, Infernal. Quentin Mims. BA47. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining us today. We're super excited to have Kabashed Figures on. Once again, if you're just now joining us, we're just getting started. So welcome to the stream. Mark, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, Mark. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. We also have 17 decimal. We're just going to leave it there. Happy Sunday.
Nathan Woodward, I feel like. Changed up his username.
I was going to say, I was like, recognizing the profile picture, but not the name. We got Norsky back in the stream for a while. He's been MIA, but welcome back, Norsky. Happy to have you back. Hope you had fun visiting with your girlfriend. All right, Gerardo, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Gerardo. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Jetster, how's it going? Welcome back. Finally able to catch another stream. We're happy to have you back, mister. Obi-Sean Kenobi, howdy, y'all. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Mark, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We also have Darth Educator in here as well. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. My spring break is over, but I'm ready to get back to work. Nice. Yeah, so far so good on the weekend. It's been a good successful figure finding weekend for me.
Yeah, true.
We got Rhino Hobbies in here as well. Hello, Rhino.
What's up?
And Master Razzie changing up the name here. We're actually going to be having Razzie on the stream next week, so that'll be pretty fun. Look forward to that, everybody. TK6287. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. We also got Tauntaun Rider in here. What's up? How's it going? Welcome. And HollowNet1 is here as well. What's up, HollowNet? CT Fulcrum, CT41. How is everyone?
CT gang is showing up.
Yep, the CT gang is all here. Addie. Hello, Addie. Welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Should have figured. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We also have Patrick in here. Made it live. Welcome to the stream, Patrick. We're happy to have you here. And we got Dill on. Hey, guys, in chat. And Kabashed, one of my favorite customizers out there. Nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. We got Marilyn in here as well. What's up, Marilyn? And Tim, as always, reporting for duty. Thank you for joining us today, Tim. Fugman, Paul Morales, Brett on Fett, Daredevil, Fractured Fett. We got all people showing up here. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Greg, how's it going? And let's see. Quentin Mims, we said what's up to Quentin. Jonathan, what's up, Jonathan? Nerd Alert. What's up, Nerd Alert? Hope everyone is doing great. We are doing well. We also have Todd in here. What's up, Todd?
Fig.
Nice to see you in here. Ian, reporting for duty. Thank you for showing up. Han Shot First. Hello, everyone. Of course.
Love that name.
Yep. We got Paige in here as well. What's up, Paige? She's at work right now, holding it down. Jesus, either way, whichever you'd like. Welcome to the stream. And we got Brittany M in here as well. What's up, Brittany?
Hey.
Magic Book of Horror. Welcome to the stream. And Arthur Henderson, hey guys, don't have time to watch live. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. No problem, Arthur.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit like on your way out, though. Just do me a solid.
Of course. Smash that like.
Yeah. Sir Holligad, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Return of the Jodai. Hey, everyone. Cheers to another good Sunday. Cheers to you. We got Jazzy 35K in here. What's up, guys? Missed the last couple of weeks. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. Just hanging out. Just, the usual. But we finally got a guest back on. As you can see, we got Alex Kabashed Figures here with us today.
First guest since we hit 9,000 subscribers, too. So
excellent. Congrats.
Milestone.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, you also recently hit a subscriber milestone, too. You hit 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations to you, man. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And thanks for everyone.
Yeah, that's like the hardest milestone to hit is that first 1,000. So
yeah.
Something about YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it was, just like building off of what Justin was saying. It was such a long time to get to that first 1,000, but after you get past that, you'll just, you'll see, you'll start you'll be like, wow, I've already got a couple more thousand subscribers, even though it took me like so long to just get to 1K.
Yeah, exactly. I think like something is happening with YouTube because 1,000 is like a tryout almost, and then afterwards, like, okay, this guy's legit. He's not, doing any public nudity or anything. He's, then they start pushing the videos. But I'm very, very happy to do that. I completely didn't expect anything. I just put out my video out there. I didn't even know anybody watches this in the beginning, so I'm very, very thankful for everybody.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah. Hunter Schultz, welcome to the stream. We've also got Jake Barlow in here as well. Mythosaur 2187. Happy Sunday. Currently out on my Sunday figure hunt. Good luck.
Yeah, hopefully let us know what you find.
Yeah, hopefully you find what you're looking for. We got Tony, Marvel Legends fanatic, in here as well. Afternoon, fellow Black Series collectors. What's up, Tony? Nice to see you. And we do also have Vader X Bricks in here. What's up, Vader? Nice to see you. Joining us as always. And David Edge as well. At my mom's for Mother's Day, and the internet here is straight from the Middle Ages. We'll have to watch later. Have a great stream, everyone. Well, thanks for stopping by, David. Enjoy spending Mother's Day with your mother.
Yeah. Must be in the UK, Mother's Day?
I guess so, because,
I was going to say, wait a second. I didn't get anything.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Lukeness Monster is here as well. What's up, Lukeness? Welcome to the stream. Craft 3D Creations is here as well. And Billy, hello, Billy. Hi, YouTube. Well, wait, hi.
Here with my pizza and beer.
Here with my pizza and beer. Nice.
All right.
That's a good Sunday. That's a good Sunday right there. Parking Genius, hello. Welcome to the stream. And we have Brennan. Might be time to switch to TVC for me as Black Series price is going up while quality does not. Well, TBC is not exactly heading in a positive direction either. So,
14 Walmart exclusives.
Yeah,
they're in March.
They're certainly not. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
They're great figures
in TVC land. But yeah, TVC is on fire right now, though, for sure. Mondo, good morning. Welcome to the stream. We got DeBella. Sup, guys?
Yeah, almost 007.
Yeah, 007. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. We got
Helen, Grandma. Hey, Grandma. She likes when I say that.
Hey, Grandma.
Shout out to Helen.
And we've got, let's see here.
Dan.
Ooh, Dan Marino. What's up, Basement Boys and guest? Yep, that is Alex Kabashed Figures joining us today. Excellent customizer. It's got some hot fire TVC reviews as well.
Early figure master over there. Wave 31 before literally anyone on the face of the planet.
Yep.
Dude, you should have seen me when I got that. I got a message from the person who usually sells me his toys, and she says, I got this wave, but you have to buy the entire box. I'm like, well, you mean for pre-order? It's like, no, I have it in store. I'm like, huh? So yeah, that was quite an accident. I could talk about it later, man.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to pick your brain on some things.
Move here,
G-Force. Yeah.
What's up, G-Force?
Let's see here. Cosmosus. Guys, in your opinion, what is the best Obi-Wan figure in the Black Series collection? Target exclusive Clone Wars Obi-Wan.
True, Justin. Runner up.
It's the only
Padawan
one with good
Obi-Wan.
articulation. Oh, I forgot about Padawan.
I was gonna say Padawan Obi-Wan. Padawan Obi-Wan is a banger.
The Tarakatsuki one is pretty good too. I mean, it's got like really, really bad articulation, but the thing is just beautiful.
Oh yeah,
it looks good. But that old clone body, those arms.
Exactly. Let's see here. We got Titter popping in real quick to say hello. We'll watch the stream later on. Well, thanks Titter for stopping by. Don't forget to hit like before you go though. Do me one solid favor. And we got Sean Kenobi asking, anyone seen the Gaming Greats Senate Guard in stores yet? I've seen pre-orders going out, but nothing on the pegs. I haven't seen it in stores yet, but I do know, friend of the channel in here right now, Vader X Bricks did get their pre-order for the Senate Guard and sold it to me. So I have the Senate Guard now.
So in Hong Kong, actually, the blue one, right?
Yeah, the blue one is that around? Is that around you, Alex?
Yeah,
already.
Yeah,
okay. So Justin, have you seen it at your GameStop at all?
No, I have only seen the Night Brother, which is interesting because the one near me is one of the GameStop locations that is half and half. It's like half collectible and half gaming. So I'm kind of surprised that they would, like some other GameStops in our area, got the Jet Trooper before my local one even. So that was a little weird. But before we just jump into the stream, Alex, for those who are not familiar with you or your channel, do you want to just take a moment and kind of explain exactly what you do on your channel, which will be linked in the description below?
Yep.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I started this channel basically. Well, it focuses on customs. I started off basically just to connect with people outside on the internet, because the circle that I run with in Hong Kong right here, let's just say they're mostly concerned with making money and having kids. The adult stuff. Nobody has a time like me to like make action figures at night. So yeah, it just started off purely as just me just throwing it out there, because otherwise I would have just made something and I just put it in my closet and just close it, right? So it's very much focused on just making customs, and it's amazing because it's one of those things that when you think about customs previously, when I was a kid, it's all about like the 80s GI Joes, like you just take the arm and just put it on somebody else's, and we have fun like that. But right now, I mean, you see on the internet, like on IG, you see some really, really good people just take it up a completely different level. So yeah, that's why I pretty much just my channel is about. And as you guys have mentioned, I got Hong Kong just is located right next to mainland China, which is where the factory base is. So I was just luckily I get a lot of figures early, and we are not tied down by Walmart. We don't have the big box stores over here, mom and pop stores. So they just just put them on the shelf right away. And as such, I just decided, well, some people might be curious about what these figures are and stuff like that. So I would just, if I ever do get them earlier than everybody else, then I'll just post them up and just let everybody know what it is. So just these two, but I'll just mostly focus on customs too, and maybe in the future some tutorials.
Cool, nice. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, like you said, you're in Hong Kong. Is it like 2 o'clock in the morning right now for you?
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you very much for joining us at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No. Guys, I'm very thankful for you guys having me. I'm very honored too. I mean, it's usually when I listen to when I participate in your chats and your live stream, usually I'll be sitting here painting my customs and stuff. So I just basically I just put my brush down and just decide to join you guys. So no big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's especially since we've been seeing your channel grow, I was like we got to have Kabashed on. So I was super thankful that you were willing to make time to come on the stream. And again, thank you, because it is in the middle of the night for you. So
this is a time when I'm awake, when I'm almost awake. But so I'm pretty cool.
If anyone wants to check out Kabashed's channel, of course, link in the description. I highly recommend it. He's got amazing custom figure work.
Oh yeah.
Hot fire early reviews on a ton of great stuff. Recently, the TVC Tatooine Boba Fett was a video, which that looks awesome. I was so so exciting to see that video, and I liked that you went the extra detail and you showed like the new packaging and like the inside of the packaging, so that we could see, because it is one of the first plastic-free boxes. So it was really cool to see how they were actually going to do that for those figures. Now with that figure in particular, so you're just able to get that at a mom and pop store, like no questions asked.
I just showed up one day, and there's a street in Hong Kong that sells a lot of toys. There's many streets like that, but the one that I usually go to, usually it's just that one store that has it. But this one is just they overproduced it. I guess there's a lot of stores just have them all out. So so yeah, they just each store gets like at least 5 to 10. So I just decided to just pick it up and stuff.
That's amazing.
That is crazy. And that was one of the bigger things like I definitely wanted to pick your brain on, and you already answered on your own, is like how I know obviously like the figures being made in China and everything, but I just like I wanted to know like specifically like how do you go out acquiring them, and just to know that they're just in store, like exclusives over here like Walmart particularly, like there's no chance of ever finding one like in store. You have to get that pre-order.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm very lucky in that sense. I mean, there are trade-offs, but well, we don't have to. We still have a Toys R Us if anything else, but Toys R Us don't carry anything. I mean, they still have like Forces Awakens stuff peg warmed on there. So but then the real places to get it are these mom and pop stores. And in Hong Kong, if you guys ever come here, there's just it's toy heaven over here. It's even it almost surpasses Japan. Not quite, but almost, right? It's everywhere. And the prices, so basically the way I figure is I used to work for a supermarket, hypermarket chain like Walmart when I was in China. And there's just a lot of red tape in terms of when things come into the distribution center, the warehouse, and it's got to get this process and everything, right? So because Hong Kong is they have mom and pop stores, they don't have to go through that. They just goes on and it comes in and just rip open the box and just give it to you. So I think that skipped a long process too. The only trade-off is just that because it's an independent store. They first of all, they're small, so they can't get them in large quantity. So they only get like a handful of them, literally. And if you don't pre-order them, or if you don't have like a good relationship with the store owner, you just go there and sometimes you just miss it just because they only have like 5 of them. And the price is not very well regulated. So if they know it's going to be a hot figures, they just jack up the price. And on top of that, of course, there's the import tax, right? Even though it's coming down from next door, it's supposedly import. So over here, the regular going rate is about 25. It's not surprising that it's going to go for like almost like $40. With the new Bad Batch Rex right now, it's about it's almost like $80, I think.
Wow.
That's how much they're selling it for. So the prices vary and stuff, but it's definitely a place that you have to go around the different stores. Because when I got my Boba Fett, I got for 230 Hong Kong dollars, and I walked to the next store, it's like 200 Hong Kong dollars. So the prices vary so much, you have to really like hold off and to buy it, right? Yeah,
makes sense. You kind of have to like almost look around and make a decision. Or I'm sure with stuff like that, though, you probably just have to pull the trigger right there. It's either buy it then or miss out on it potentially. So I totally understand that. But yeah, that's an interesting trade-off. That's something I guess I personally wouldn't have thought of, was just the stores themselves just kind of charging whatever they want, because like you said, it's not regulated. So I can definitely see how you might be able to get them early, but you're still going to be paying quite a bit to get them early.
Yeah.
Which is what some people do, over here.
That's true.
They'll have someone buy the figure for them from Hong Kong or something and ship it to them. But of course they're paying, double, triple price to get that figure early. So that's part of the trade-off. And then, for like the YouTube game to get the early reviews is always a good thing for the channel. So, but Hunter Schultz here coming in with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much for the channel support, Hunter. They say, question for Kabashed: what is your favorite custom or figure to customize? And do you do commissions? Also, I'm a big fan of customs. So thank you, Hunter.
Oh, thank you. I currently, my favorite, what do you mean by favorite figure to customize? I would say, of course, like, clone troopers. That's what I do most of the time. I just get stock body. But maybe I saw a previous question about what's your favorite figure or favorite version of body to customize with. So I saw previously a question over there. So I'll throw that in there too. So you have many different choices, right? When I first started, I'm using legit Hasbro figures. And at that time, for some reason, there's an overstock of the Phase 1 clone captain, the one that you just got last week, Justin. And so I got a couple of those, and I've been customizing with those, and also Commander Bly for some reason. And right now it's being sold really cheap, like $20 in Amazon. So you get those two versions. But then if you go in the bootleg, of course, I don't condone using. Well, I'm not officially condoning. Actually, not use it. But the bootlegs, basically, you get the different type. You got the Phase 1 ones. And those are actually the easiest to use, because what happened is I made a video on this. I'm going to publish it pretty soon. I'm going to take apart all the different figures and kind of different bodies and kind of let you guys know how far you could take it apart. But with those Phase 1, you know what? Let me show. Forget. With those Phase 1 bodies, you could just boil it and you just take them all apart, including the torso. With the Hasbro ones, you could take them apart pretty much. You could even take the shoulder pads apart, but for some reason, because the torso is made out of different plastic, you can't take them apart. So when you paint around it and stuff, it's gonna be a bit more work. And then the new ones, you have the new body and the new bootlegs, the new body bootlegs. They're both pretty much the same. Those are almost the same to work with. When you take them apart, it's actually pretty easy too. So if I were to pick which is my favorite, definitely the Phase 1, the Phase 1 body, the Phase 1 originals, bootleg. Although the only problem with that is that the legs are a bit wonky, and I don't really like it, and it's a bit like the proportion is a bit weird. In terms of proportions, I like the new body. Of course, with John Walker Custom, I also get the customized shoulder pads, so I just put on the shoulder pads on top of it to beef it up. But I would definitely recommend probably try them. If you don't want to spend all the money, you could try getting the bootleg, the new bodies. So just get different ones and boil it and stuff and see what happens. Right?
Nice. Yeah. That's going to be a pretty interesting video to see just how all the different figures are broken down. Because I was curious about that. Have you used? I would assume you've probably tried out like the model kits as well.
Oh, the model kits are great. I actually have a couple of spare ones too, but they're so great. I have so little of them that I kind of just try to pick which ones to get it with, because the fault of the model kit is that they're actually very light. So, I prefer not using them, but in terms of painting them, they're so easy and they're so precise. And and about the second part of the question, do I do commission? Unfortunately, no, because I actually have a day job. I'm a corporal in the day, wear a suit and all that stuff, and and I have a kid to take care of. So, unfortunately, one of the faults of myself is that I don't produce them that quickly, and definitely with the customizing, I couldn't imagine doing commissions for people and they have to wait for literally months. I think I would probably still keep it as a hobby, but
that makes sense.
Right.
Absolutely. There's a lot of hard work and time that goes into customs. So that's totally understandable. But Hunter, thank you so much for the channel support. A nice crisp $20 bill. I think that earns you a clip here.
I smell profit. Nice, juicy, fat, warm profits.
Yeah, I like Hondos.
Thank you. I like Hondo.
I do like Hondo. What's up, Icebox Comics and Games?
What's up, Brandon?
Froylan. Hi, guys. I have Boss and 2 Jet Troopers on the way from GameStop. Looking forward to posing them when they arrive. Awesome. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about Boss and how maybe Nate might give it a positive review, even though we've been criticizing the figure so much on the channel. But who knows? We also have another. Yeah, we'll talk about it. What's up, Master Razzie? $27.99 Canadian dollars. Kabashed, what is your most challenging / difficult custom you had to make? Also, which one are you most proud of? Keep it up. Thank you so much, Master Razzie. Thank you.
The most challenging. I mean, there's different aspects of making customs, right? So there's the aspect where it's like very, very laborious. Where for example, my AT-RT Walker. That one is just so many, so laborious because it's just such a big kit. You have to take care of every single side. But that's not hard in that sense. The hard, and then there's the other difficulty, which is a lot of times I try to challenge myself. So I'll be like, what if I do this, this, and this? I do some testings beforehand, and sometimes you just march in blind. So if you were to say the most challenging one, let me see. Let me get.
Yeah, he's gonna start grabbing them.
Yep.
He's gonna start grabbing
it.
That's exactly what I want.
Yes, this is what we want.
Watch, you guys will see an avalanche coming down soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys might have seen the video I did recently of this one. This is the Flame Trooper, and as you guys might have known, this one actually have to attach leather onto a face and somehow make it so that because the faults of these, if you do the entire thing with casting, you can't. There's no articulation. So I decided to do it with soft leather so you could actually articulate it. This one is probably the most challenging in the sense that I just don't know what it was like going in, and in the end, I'm actually happy that it went relatively smoothly. So, yeah,
that looks amazing.
That does.
So good.
I love that part in the Clone Wars because that's the one that has a flamethrower and he's like flamethrowing the Geonosian bugs. I'm like, man, this is kind of dark right now.
yeah.
But that's so awesome. And I saw, because I've been checking out your catalog, and I saw the kind of like that same Clone Wars arc, but it's like the ARF Trooper, like the 212th. And it's like that desert camo. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of new ones I haven't shown yet. Like, you're going to love those if you like that one. So,
snap.
Nice.
I like the sound of that. I do
That's
like the sound of that. But thank you so much, Master Razzie. Chen, I'm going to keep calling you Chen. I'm going to keep calling you Chen. But thank you so much. $27.99. Definitely, we'll roll a clip for you.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Thank you.
And if you allow me, I'm sorry. And the last part of the question, which one's the most proud of? It's actually interesting. You guys, of course, know Frank Lloyd Wright, the architect. I used to be an architect too, and he says that my best project is always my next project. So it might sound trite, but it seems like I just finished one I'm about to show you later on. It seems like every single time I finish a project, I'll be, no, this is the best one. And then next one, actually, this is the best one. So it kind of, it kind of moves on. So yeah, my best project usually my newest one.
But I mean, that makes sense because I mean, it makes, you're improving with each custom. So your next one, I feel like for me, I would want my next one to be better than my previous one.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so I totally understand that, even though, I've only done just a few custom figures, not very many. But what's up, Brickman? Just subbed and good morning. Well, thank you, Brickman.
Also, what's up, Steven?
Hey, Steven.
My Umbra operative on the way.
Nice.
Out of the basement. Dude, I love the color scheme. I've been checking out some reviews of that one. I love that color scheme of the black and, well, some people call it yellow, some people call it orange.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I'd have to see it in hand, of course, but I'm
It's
loving
more
the
yellow.
look of that trooper. Yeah. Let's see here. Royal. Oh, what's up, the Royal Flick? I don't think we've said hi to you. One thing I've thought about doing for compacting the model kits being light is by putting putty stuff inside the limbs.
Yeah.
Let us know.
That might work.
Let us know how that works out.
Darth Educator is asking, Kabashed, did you watch tutorials or did you just start experimenting on your own?
A little bit of both. As I said, actually, I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. Not customizing, but just making models. But and of course, I've went through like 9 years of architectural education where I did nothing but doing models. But I found out I most improved recently the last 3 years because of YouTube. So that I definitely that is a real big help in terms of just modeling skills and stuff. In terms of experimenting, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that there's some really great customizers out there, but there's certain projects that I set out with. It's, for example, this leather thing that I'm like, okay, I've never seen it done before, or at least not to this extent. Why don't I just give it a try? So beforehand, I might just do some experimentations to go along with it. Like right now, I actually have, if you guys could see, this is actually colonial, not colonial, Republic Marine head sculpt over here.
Oh yeah.
And
nice.
Right here, I have a little tab over here. And I've been I found this really cool vinyl from, I dropped my figure. Found this really cool vinyl from just basically a stationery store, but it has a really cool vinyl over here. So I decided to see whether or not I'm going to do the same thing with Colonial Marine, and then basically have it cut over here, and then somehow find a way to glue that onto there. So again, there's a soft thing over here. But before I go in, I wouldn't go in completely blind. I just kind of test different glues and different things to go along with it. So yeah, there's a lot of experimenting going along if you decide to do that.
Nice.
All right. Hey, Mom. Mom's in the stream. What's up,
Mom?
Edwin Arroyo's in the chat. Hello. What's up, guys? Can't wait for April 7th. Need new pre-orders. Yeah. Yeah, for those that don't know, there is going to be a new pre-order event on... Ooh, it's a Thursday. Nate will have to record on Thursday.
Let's do some predictions over here.
That'll be a clutch editing night for you.
Yeah. Although I always edit figured out same night that we shoot it.
Right.
Because it's such a big video. I just want to get it out of the way and just So we could talk about predictions for that. We also got Benny. What's up? Couldn't join because I was taking pics. Well, now you're here and now you can leave a like on the stream. I think he may be happy. What up? All right, cool. Nice. So I just want to get this out of the way because it's not a lot of stuff. Black Series news. However, there is something really interesting that I would like to talk about. So let's see here. This is from yakface.com, the #1 source of all Black Series news, TVC news. They do the Lord's work. Big shout out to yakface.com. Litsky PR off Hasbro Star Wars brand. And the article reads, sounds like Litsky PR is no longer representing at least the Star Wars brand for Hasbro. No word yet on the replacement or if it extends beyond Star Wars merchandise. So PR, public relations. I think this is a good sign. I want to think because we are always talking about the streams and all that sort of stuff that Hasbro does compared to like the Marvel Legends stream and how they're like so interactive with their community. So I hope that this is a good sign that maybe they will like open up some more communication between the fans and the Black Series team and just public relations, generally speaking. And I don't know. I think this might be a good sign just because of all the like bad taste that is left in a lot of collectors' mouths after these like live streams and pre-order events. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were due for a change of pace. I don't know how much this is really going to affect anything at all. That remains to be seen, of course. But yeah, I mean, maybe this is going to be for the positive and we'll get some change in here and more communication from, Lucasfilm to Hasbro or Hasbro to us. I'm hopeful.
So let me get this straight. So different properties within Hasbro has different PR agencies to represent them, or
I guess so. That's I didn't
Yeah,
really think
because
of
it says
that.
at least the Star Wars brand, so it's like maybe they'll still be around for other brands. Because I know, like specifically with the teams, like it's all different teams, like the TVC team, the Black Series, Marvel Legends, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But G.I. Joe, like Britt is talking about.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
not a lot of room for like speculation or discussion, but it's definitely like noteworthy in my opinion, just because everyone's always complaining about like the PR between the Black Series team and the fans. The only thing is that like their streams are so like technical, like technically not good, like on the technical level. Like they will all be sharing the same mic, and like I don't know. They don't make a thumbnail. It's like you can make a thumbnail. Like come on. So yeah, I thought this was noteworthy. I wanted to bring it up because maybe sort of, something will change in the future.
I mean, I'm hopeful that they could actually coach them on how to relate to their fans, because I forgot what's the name of that channel, but there's one channel, the guy who's like really in he is in the toy industry, and then he basically says that actually most of the people who work on these things are actually not fans of the property. Of course, I'm sure like some designers are, and it sounds like they are, but a lot of times I see that they use this language that feels like they're getting out of touch with being collector. A lot of times they use, for example, they use the word entertainment a lot, and it's basically just very corporate speak. And
Exactly.
I'm hoping that they could at least coach them on these things, and just, and I don't know how they could coach them on this, but how to coach them on breaking bad news. Because a lot of the times I watch these streams, and especially the Rancor one, they're all saying with a smile on their face, like, "Hey, this is so cool," and everybody's like passing them off in the chat, and
Right.
I'm envy their task, because I'll be like, oh damn, like I gotta go in there and just break that bad news. But I guess they just have to learn how to do expectation management too, especially with a Star Wars fan who could be very, very specific about what they want. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I have hopes. I mean, we're big fans of the line regardless, but it would still be nice if there was just a little more open communication. Like they used to do like fan surveys. Like a couple months ago, we did like a throwback to one of the like 2014 fan surveys. Like start doing that again or something. Just open up some communication. Let's see here. I'm seeing in the chat. Did something get announced?
Oh, thank you.
I gotta catch up here.
BA47, thank you so much.
Or no, okay, yeah. It's predictions for April 7th. Kiati Mundi, Arc Trooper Jesse, Ayla Secura. Yeah. I hope they get announced for sure. But before we get into that, we also have, this is a story for Nate. It's a story for Nate. We got the Walmart CollectorCon TVC exclusive extravaganza, where, Nate, were you going for all of these?
For the most part, my main focus this time around, I was going to try and get R2, Imperial Gunner, and Imperial Stormtrooper, and then go back around and grab the Bespin guards if they were still available.
All right.
So, obviously things did not go well. As usual, in typical Walmart fashion, it was a disaster. The figures were supposed to go up for pre-order at 1 p.m. They actually went up for pre-order about 5 hours beforehand.
5 hours?
Yes, for a brief period of time. Then Walmart disabled the pre-orders, and then they put them up again at like 12:55. And then they all sold out, of course, right away. Besides, the only one I was actually able to get was the Imperial Gunner. All the rest of them were already gone. It just is another example of why put a time on when these pre-orders are going to go up if you're not going to abide by it, or if Walmart's just going to drop the pre-orders 5 hours early and then go, oops, and then drop them early again. So a disaster. I know like some of the Marvel stuff came back into stock, but of course none of the TVC stuff has come back into stock. So it's going to be a nightmare to get any of these figures, especially considering there's a Stormtrooper and R2D2 that are exclusive for some reason.
Like big iconic main original trilogy characters.
Yeah,
great.
It was not good. So yeah, I only got the Imperial Gunner. That was I did also get the McFarlane Wally West Flash, but of course that was, no one's trying to pre-order that figure, but it is a Walmart exclusive. But I did want to get that Wally West Flash. So that was my Walmart Collector Con experience. Everything I wanted was already sold out, and I was only able to get the Gunner and my Wally West. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm just curious. Is it only with the Star Wars line that's like that? Have you guys tried to order from Walmart when with the other lines or the other companies? Is it the same type of experience? Or
I would say Marvel Legends fans probably have as much trouble as Black Series collectors do, but I don't have these problems for any other figure line I collect. Like McFarlane Toys, for example, super easy to get all their exclusive figures, not hard to pre-order, pretty simple. Even most NECA stuff is really easy to just pre-order the exclusive. Or recently, like with the Haulathon stuff that's been going on at Target stores here, where they've been releasing like new NECA products to find in store. Like I know Justin, you've found them as well, but like a lot of that stuff has been pretty easy to find, pretty readily available. So it seems like it's just really like Star Wars is just has trouble.
I saw like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. I didn't see the Gargoyles stuff. I saw like the Wolfman classic Universal Monster figure.
Wolfman.
But yeah, I did see that at Target last time I was there. But yeah, it like I'm not a TVC collector, but it sounds very, very similar to Walmart Black Series pre-orders, where you almost have to jump through like technological loopholes. Like you have to put in like a cheat code. Like I remember this one time where Yakface was like, press the back button and then go forward and then refresh. And then like, I'm like, holy crap, man. Like you have to jump through like 8 loops to actually pre-order a product. Especially with Walmart, and Target is no better because I don't think I've actually ever secured a Target pre-order. There's no bot protection.
Target also does the annoying thing where they periodically charge your card over and over and over and over and over and over, and it's just phantom charge.
Yeah,
for stuff that doesn't even have a release date.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have freaked me out too. It's like, holy crap, what's this?
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'll look at my bank account and I'm like, oh, it's all the phantom charges from my Target pre-orders.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, is it going to hard post this time, or is it going to
right.
go away?
Man, most of the time it just goes away.
So right now in the US, there's no Toys R Us. So your main source of getting toys is either these big box stores or maybe some specialty stores, right?
Right.
Well, there's also like fan channel, like Big Bad Toy Store, Dorkside Toys, Entertainment Earth. That is like the overwhelming majority of probably where our personal collections are from, because like Walmart, Target, they might get like a case, like a single case. And if it's something like Wave 31, where there's 8 characters, there are 8 different characters, nothing is double packed. It's like all it takes is one collector to come by and they want, I want every figure in that wave. So they take it, and then everyone else is screwed. Because usually it seems to me that these stores are getting like one case. It is a little different with Wave 30, which is General Lando, of course, Aura Singh, Casca Reeves, Tech, and Q90. Like, that's pretty common around here. But like
Mhm.
every other wave, even the wave before it, the Hunter, Crosshair, Elite Squad Trooper, Ventress, it seems like stores were only getting like 1 or 2 cases, and then they're done.
Mhm.
So yeah, like Big Bad Toy Store, Dorkside, it's like the handiest thing. Amazon as well,
Mhm.
when those links are up. So it's, if you put in the effort, you could pretty much get everything that you want as far as like new products. But the exclusives are like kind of the stinger, especially something like the Target exclusive Clone Wars wave from last year, where Target came out and said, we're not doing pre-orders for these.
Mhm.
They're just going to randomly go up on the website in stock. So it's like you either find them in store or you like watch that website like a hawk. Like that was probably the most recent like nightmare example
Wow.
for as far as like exclusives. But
Yeah.
we got them all. We got them all.
True. We had to put up a little bit of a fight
Brian.
though, but yeah. So it's no one's surprise that the Walmart Collector Con was a disaster for TVC collectors, and of course, even if you did get a pre-order, they're still going to get shipped in a bubble mailer and arrive damaged at your doorstep. Even though these figures are going to be on the thicker card stock, I still have faith Walmart will find a way to damage them before they arrive to your door.
Mhm.
So, yeah, can't wait to get my 1 Imperial Gunner smashed to hell. So I'll just have to open it.
Yep.
And then Wally West from McFarlane Toys will arrive in a box. That's my bold prediction.
What's up, Jeremy? Paulino.
Yeah, Jeremy's been letting everyone know in the chat that 501st Troopers are in stock on Amazon for the archive. So
Nice.
get them while they're hot.
Felt like I
Oh, really? Cool.
had to beat an old lady with a stick to get those Target Clone Wars exclusives.
Literally.
How did you say you got that? Bike Messenger.
Yeah.
I see you, Dank Ches. I know what you're getting at. I get your reference. What's up, Bounty Killer Customs? All right. So that's pretty much it for Black Series news and experiences as far as right now. But I know we have some banging recent pickups. I know that Alex is going to show off some customs, some newer customs. So recent pickups. I have some goodies. Not gonna lie, I got some goodies. Who would like to go first? Who's going first today?
You guys go first. You guys, please.
All right. Justin, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Sure. I think you went first last week, so I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I got to grab a fig too. So
Oh, all right. So last week I showed you guys an eBay purchase that was traveling all across the country for some reason, but it finally came. I showed these in box last week, but I finally took them out of the box and was playing around with them. So this is the DC McFarlane Multiverse Batman from Arkham Asylum. Got him holding a Batarang.
That's a great game.
Yeah, I played Arkham Asylum for the first time when our state was under lockdown because of the pandemic, so about 2020. And yeah, I like the game so much, and I wanted some Kevin Conroy Batman representation since the animated series McFarlane figure is apparently like pretty terrible with loose joints and it can't stand up. So
yep.
This is awesome though. It's like a nice, classic, just sort of a general look of Batman, the gray suit. I'm a fan of gray suit Batman. So yeah,
gray
we have
and black.
Yeah. And we all love Mark Hamill, of course. And so I had to get the Joker. You can't just get Batman from Arkham Asylum and not get the Joker.
Damn straight.
Mark Hamill, my favorite Joker, if we're just counting like every single person who has played the Joker. I think voice actors count just as much as live action. Call me crazy.
No,
but,
you're definitely right.
And it comes with a
gun.
A gun.
Don't tell Warner Brothers.
A gun.
Don't tell Warner Brothers.
A DC McFarlane figure that comes with a gun.
Bodie, these figures do not have the side eye.
Yeah, these are kind of older. These are from a couple of years ago.
Yep.
But something like I love this Joker figure. Like the thing about McFarlane, I mean, they do have good articulation as well. Like Joker has double jointed elbows and everything, but like their sculpt work, detail, and paint, that's like where, like, look at the wash in the green hair. It's kind of hard to focus. Horrible at this.
Yeah,
You guys can see that.
I mean,
Excellent.
their figures still have lots of paint on them, but for a $20 figure, like all the paint detail on there, it's got a wash on the figure. There's a wash on the suit as well.
Yeah.
Also completely unique sculpt as well, not reused from
I
any
love
of
the
their
chatter teeth.
Yeah. It's like you can't deny the value of McFarlane. You can't deny the value when it comes to paint, articulation, new sculpt.
Yeah. Great line. I mean, even today, you know, I showed these the last couple of weeks, but I got pretty much every figure from the Batman because I like that movie so much. And I'm totally satisfied. And it's a nice line to get into because it's not a line where you have to go buy every single release. It's such a pick and choose line, which is something I like compared to the Black Series, where it's like, I gotta get every single one in the wave. But yeah, what else? Let's see. Am I moving on to Black Series? My Jetty Boys finally showed up.
Hey,
which
twins.
These are just epic. I love them so much. Even with the flawed legs, how the legs are swapped on the bottom half there. I'm going to be honest, as well as the Hawk, I would have never in a million years have noticed that if it wasn't for like reviews and stuff pointing it out. I personally would not have noticed. So I'm completely satisfied with these guys. The Commander Bly / Rex / modified Hawk body, it might just be my favorite because it's the perfect mix of articulation and proportions. I feel like New Clone Body has the best articulation by far, but it's kind of sacrificing proportions. And I think the helmet is a little too big on the new one. The shoulder pads are kind of small on the new one, but this one, just proportion-wise, I think it fits the bill. And the black line, I'm really missing the black line on that 2/12 Walgreens one. I just don't think it looks that good. And I think the black line, I'm deeming it necessary. I've like come full circle on that because I used to be a defender of the Clone War, the like intentional Clone Wars style, but I've come around on that. I want my black line. I want my black line because especially like the 13th Battalion, like the new Gaming Greats one, looks awesome.
Right.
And then for my last pickup, you guys know, actually, I haven't done this in a while, but this is my first Lego set of 2022.
Lego.
And I didn't buy it for full price. I snuck into Costco.
He snuck in.
And I got Jabba's Palace here from, well, this is like a Book of Boba Fett version.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum,
So the whole
bum,
set
bum.
is oh, cool. This is awesome.
Yeah. I have the Master Builder Series Cantina. And when I saw this, I was like, well, this would just make a perfect, like, companion piece to the Cantina because it's like Tatooine, and then you get like Obi-Wan Kenobi's hut, and you get Luke's Landspeeder, and you can just do a whole little Tatooine diorama. So once I get my new place, that's what I plan. I plan on doing a Lego display like Tatooine dio.
Nice.
And if I'm being honest with you, I would have preferred this to be original trilogy, but I think it's going to be an easy mod if Jabba the Hutt comes out in some capacity. Next year is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. So like I could easily modify the throne to just sit Jabba, take the throne away, put Jabba on the bench. And then the Quarren is the first time this species has ever been in Lego.
Nice.
The pink-haired alien is the Thelan Dancer. Apparently she's in Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace, Revenge of the Sith, Book of Boba Fett. I didn't know that. We have Fennec Shand with a very odd hairpiece. Unfortunately, didn't come with her helmet. I wish it did. We got Boba. We got a Hammy Gammy. Actually, it's just a regular Gamorrean guard.
Just one Gam?
Yeah, they must not have known that he was flanked by two. We do have Fat Bib.
Nice.
And there is, try not to hit my mic, there's a Weequay guard up there.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So, like, the Quarren, the Weequay guard, Bib, the Gamorrean guard, like, I just knew, I'm like, I have to get this one because I have the Cantina. Like, I can't just, I can't not get it. And in the back, you know, Hachua Pinky.
Yeah. It's got R2 and
Oh, wow.
C3PO.
Yeah, that didn't come with it, but that's just where I put them there because
nice.
We always like quoting Hachua Pinky. Yeah, and it's modular. It can like try not to break it, but you know you can fold it up and back, and you can access the back of that. And the throne like pulls out, and there's like a little secret compartment under there with like blasters.
Nice.
It's cool. I'm glad to have it. It was $20 off at Costco.
I was going to say Darth Educator's asking how much it was at Costco.
Oh yeah, it was $79.99 because that is not a $100 set in my humble opinion. Definitely not a hundo, but since it was $20 off at Costco, I decided to do a little Mission Impossible because I do not have a Costco membership. I'm not afraid to say that on camera either.
Uh-oh.
My girlfriend's mom has a Costco membership, so I just, hi, I'm Kathy. So
nice.
Yeah, Lego.
I mean,
that's one hole I just cannot go into. There's so many cool stuff.
Oh yeah, like because it's kind of like how I'm satisfying my diorama needs, where I'm like, I just really want like world building stuff because like with Black Series, there isn't a lot of like, oh, you can put your figures inside of this thing and like world building. I mean, I got the bar and like there's the snow speeder and like some other vehicles, but I don't know. I just like putting the figures. It's like little cozy, like, oh, this one will go here. You know, it's like satisfying that world building need that I have.
Justin went Lego. I went TVC.
Yeah, which both of those are world building. Like TVC is way more like world building, you know, compared to Black Series. But I'm not getting every single set. It's another picky and choosy line. Like, I mean, I'd be broke if it wasn't a pick and choose line. But I mean, it's almost April and it was my first set. So I don't think I'm that much of a plastic Lego crackhead. So
not yet.
I'm getting
Although those new sets do look pretty dope, right, Jared?
Yeah, the little diorama. We're literally, speak of the devil, they're now doing like little adult diorama like sets. There's like a Death Star trench run, Dagobah with Luke and Yoda. There's a trash compactor. I'll hold off on those, right? I'll hold off.
Yeah.
I'll hold off.
I've heard
What's
that.
up, H-Town?
Hey, H-Town.
All right, but that's it for me. Just some Black Series, a little bit of McFarlane, a little bit of Lego. I think that's it for me.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a pretty eclectic week as well. I'll start out with a little bit of Star Wars. We got Boss.
Hey.
In the house.
What do you think about it? How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, give us the rundown.
So, obviously, it's too small. I don't think anyone will deny that this is too small. But the Hunter body is a lot of fun. And honestly, what I really like is the blue and the visor. It's so... See, it's got a nice metallic.
Yeah.
It's got a nice metallic sheen to it, which I feel like was pretty important. Because, like, specifically in Republic Commando, the commandos, their visors are, like, lit up specifically.
Yeah.
So I liked that they... You know, they did like a little bit of a metallic blue to sort of like emulate that, but yeah, honestly, I don't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. It's of course it's too small, but it articulates really well. I've had a lot of fun posing it around. The helmet looks pretty good.
You're being sarcastic, Jonathan. It says yours looks very orange. Just the camera settings. That's Hasbro. That's Hasbro. That's not us.
Yeah, right.
That is for real orange. That is actually like a Boss orange.
Yeah, this is orange, and he's supposed to be orange. So the only thing I don't like is that, yeah, besides the helmet,
Where's the dagger?
right, where's the dagger? But and also besides the helmet, this is just the hunter figure. Like they even 100% reused hunters.
Oh, really? I
have
didn't
hunter.
actually know that.
Yeah, I have hunter right here. So they 100% even reused hunter's backpack. Whereas at least with Fixer, we're getting like a new sculpted bit on the backpack, so it looks more accurate. But yeah, I mean, you could see otherwise. He's just Hunter with a new helmet. But
I'm just waiting for Alex to pull out the boss custom.
yeah, the superior boss custom from Kabashed, which does look amazing and makes the Hasbro version look not very good. But yeah. I honestly don't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. It still obviously has a lot of flaws. And I really wish it would have been like a newly sculpted figure or on a modified Rex body. But
you're also Nate is under like studio lighting as well. So it's gonna look really like white light bright. Because I totally get what you're saying, Jonathan. Like because just behind Nate's camera, there's like freaking like umbrella lighting shining down.
Yeah, I do have the studio lighting, so it is very bright. But
the way I explain it is like the hunter body. It doesn't make for a good boss, but it makes for a great figure because Hunter is a great figure. So it's like it's a great figure. It's just not a great boss. That's the way I would explain it.
It's fun to pose. I've had a ton of fun posing the figure around. So is it? Huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Even in the game. I'll take your word for it.
It does make sense because Hunter does wear a modified version of the Katarn class commando armor. That's some people try and justify it that way, but keyword is modified because it's modified, so it's not the exact same. Yeah, I still think it was too much of a stretch, but I do agree that posing it around like it, you can make it look good at like certain shots and stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. I also did get the Galaxy's Edge creature pack finally.
Nice.
So,
cool. I was thinking the other day it would be so cool if they've gotten what do they call it, the massive with it too. That would be so cool.
Yes. Oh yeah. But so you get the Minok, you get Porgs, a Bogling, and you get two Kawaki and Monkey Lizards. Of course, one looks like Salacious Crumb, and the other one is like what is Hondo's Monkey Lizard name? Like
Pelly Muck Muck?
Something like that.
I got to study on my Salacious Rum lore.
Yeah, so I finally got this. Took forever to get here. Super happy to have it though, because I love my little creature world building.
So that one does say Kawaki and Monkey Lizard, right? It doesn't say Salacious Crumb.
Yes, for both Monkey Lizards, they're just both generically branded Kawaki and Monkey Lizards.
That's fair.
So
they probably wanted to differentiate it with the HasLab tier of Salacious Crumb.
With the definitely,
because they probably weren't expecting the HasLab to fail. But
you know,
we don't have to get into all that. You guys know how I get.
Yeah. So happy to have this. Took forever to get here. Shop Disney, always a nightmare to order from.
Thanks, Francois.
And then from Vader X Bricks, we met up in person, and he sold me the Imperial Senate Guard here that he pre-ordered from GameStop. So I didn't pre-order this figure. I was planning on just finding it in store, and he offered me the figure for just retail price. So I said, sure, I'll take it. I will take it. So another Imperial Royal Guard for the army, for the Imperial Army.
Yeah. I think I'm passing on that one, but the blue does look good. Just paint it blue and it looks good.
I just wish they would have made it more accurate.
To
the side art, you know, like come on, the pieces exist.
Can you like close up the cape to make it look like the Emperor's Guard, or
no, this actually doesn't have a cape at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is the first Royal Guard, no cape, but it is the same figure, of course. It's not It's not anything new. But
Jonathan
Yeah,
has a
so-
boss question. A boss question. About the paint
Let me
on your
see.
boss on the back of the helmet.
it's pretty well centered. Of course, it's. See if I can maybe get a focus.
Yeah, I sort of see it. Yeah, I think it looks fine.
It's
Although I'm
kinda
not
hard to see.
exactly sure.
Right. My webcam never wants to focus, so it looks pretty centered. I'd say so. I'd say so. And then so that's all for Black Series. I did get a new Pokemon figure.
Hey,
This is the Pokemon Select line. This is Rayquaza, Generation 3 legendary Pokemon. I'm a big Pokemon fan. If no one knew that, I do have Charizard and Articuno from this series as well. So I had to pick up Rayquaza. Recently was just at my Target in stock, which was great. I love a nice 6:30 a.m. My alarm goes off. I click on the Target app in my slumber and I see Rayquaza's in stock at my Target, and I go and do a pickup order. So yeah, I got Rayquaza here. Super
might have
stoked.
to make a sacrifice and open that bad boy.
Yeah, I think this might be sacrifice to the toy gods worthy here. This is a cool looking figure. So I've got a couple more things I do want to show off, though. Of course, Target Haulathon, it has been going on, and it's been a disaster for the most part, but I have had some recent minor successes. I did get Gargoyles Demona. Here we go. She looks absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
Look
What
at
scale is
how
that? 112?
this is 1/10. These are 7-inch scale
Okay.
figures. So they're a little bit bigger, and of course they're gargoyles, so they're just bigger in general. But yeah, she looks incredible. I found her hidden at my local Target. So
Hidden?
when I found it hidden behind a bunch of figures, I was like, I'm gonna ruin someone's day right now.
Dude, the
And
dark night has struck again, dude.
So I managed to pick up Demona. She was hidden behind a bunch of other figures, which oldest trick in the book. Like someone just put her behind a bunch of King Kongs. Like, come on, this is amateur hour here. So I do have Goliath. I do want to pick up Bronx. The Gargoyles figures have been great so far. I really do love Goliath. So Demona was a no-brainer for me. And then also for Target Haulathon, on a separate day, I went back and also found this hidden behind a bunch of other action figures here. This is the Ultimate Ash from The Evil Dead, the original film.
Yeah, I want that figure for sure. After seeing your pictures of it, I'm like, I gotta pick that up.
I love
wow.
Evil Dead 1.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 1 is probably my favorite Evil Dead movie. I know that's probably shocking because most people go for 2. But Evil Dead 1 is just such a timeless classic, and the figure just looks fantastic. I wish it was focusing right now because the Bruce Campbell head sculpt on this figure is insane. Like, it looks so good. And of course, he's got like a nice dry brushing effect on the clothes, so they look well detailed. And you get the shotgun, you get the tape recorder, you get the chainsaw, and you get the double-bladed axe. My guess is they're going to do another Ultimate Ash, though, because this figure does not come with the Necronomicon, nor does it come with like the, cross that he sticks in the ground for the makeshift grave, which I feel like are 2 accessories you'd probably want with an Evil Dead 1 Ash. So I have a feeling we're going to get another Ultimate Ash. Maybe he'll be covered in blood or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, the figure is awesome. And it's only $32.99 in stores, which is great. I love that there's select figures that are still at Target that are not the new $37.99 price tag. Oh, he also comes with a little lantern here. So
nice. What's up, David and Daniel Garcia? What's up, guys?
Hey, David and Daniel. So Yeah, so far Haulathon, for a while it was looking grim. My Target was just taking their sweet time putting that new product out, but thankfully they did. I've also found tons of the turtle stuff, which is shocking.
Mhm.
I thought the turtle stuff would be the first to go, but it seems to be the opposite right now around our location. So that let me see, scanning. Yeah, that is it. So maybe we do a quick sacrifice of
Yeah.
Rayquaza for the people who want to see it.
Yeah. We like opening. I got nothing to open this time around. Or wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. So I found some. I totally forgot about this. I was gonna mention it on stream. I found something for Nate, and this is Nate's because he PayPal me.
yeah! Oh
But
yeah!
do I open his toy on stream?
No.
His gold label, light up bat symbol, DC Multiverse Batman hazmat suit that I found at Target for brother Nate.
That's
I'm like,
amazing.
I'm gonna open it, and I picked them out. Good paint apps, good box.
Nice. They
'Cause
had
there's
more
actually
than
a
one.
bunch. Yeah,
Wow.
I think they came in like a solid case or something because there was
Nice.
kind of a bunch. I don't know what this is from. It's from Justice League, the Amazo virus, but dang, it looks dope. And this lights up. There's a battery, and the bat symbol lights up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either, but I saw light up bat symbol on a pretty cool looking Batman figure, so I was like, hell yeah, I want that.
Yeah. But I won't be opening it because he did already PayPal it.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
I can't mess with it.
With the quickness. So here we go. I'm just opening Rayquaza. You do get a stand, thankfully, very important with the Pokemon figures here to get a stand.
True.
And it's nice and it's got the ratchets. So you know it's not gonna fall or anything like that, but
Plastic.
yeah. Let me mute the mic so it's not a complete nightmare to listen.
Here he goes. Oh, bendy wires. I bet. Yep, there you go. He's going in with the scissors. I'm gonna have to give commentary to Nate opening this figure. 2, 3 bendy wires or bendy strings. I love that Hasbro doesn't have those on their Black Series figures. It's such a buzzkill when you're opening up a figure and you got to cut through like 5 different zip ties and strings.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hooray, Rayquaza is free. And
wow,
let's see how the articulation is here. Oh, so it's all okay. So that's pretty sweet.
It's like each piece moves like that?
Yeah, looks like
a chain.
This one feels pretty tight. That
Nate
one feels
breaks
pretty
it in
tight.
half on stream.
Yeah, these feel pretty tight. These feel pretty tight, honestly. Yeah, I think they do articulate, but he's just kind of stiff at the moment. But Rayquaza is normally posed in like the circular pose like this. Like that's how you typically see Rayquaza. So
yeah,
but does have a little hole, so you can.
Yeah, because it is flying type as well as dragon, right?
Yeah. So obviously, and doesn't have legs, so you really can't. There's no way this figure could realistically stand because it doesn't have legs. So you get the little stand with it here, and the arms are nicely articulated too. So you got single jointed elbows, wrist articulation. The head, unfortunately, no articulated jaw.
Oh, really?
I feel like that would have been sweet, but I guess not this time for Rayquaza. But still a great looking figure, though.
David says his is stiff as well.
Yeah. I love the Pokemon line so far, though. They've been really doing a great job with these figures. They're made by Jazzwares, and they're only $20, about 7-inch scale. The Charizard one they did was amazing. Articuno's awesome, and now Rayquaza, super dope as well. So
wow,
that's my sacrifice to the toy gods this week. Oh yeah, so stiff.
All right.
Okay, it's my turn now. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see. Actually, I went out last. Well, so for you guys that don't know what's happening in Hong Kong right now, there's a big outbreak of coronavirus. So it's gotten so bad that pretty much the shipping just pretty much stopped. So
Really?
but last week there was along with Boba Fett, actually. When I got Boba Fett, I also got the complete. This is for you, Nate. The complete.
He's dropping them.
Line for.
Oh,
I mean, some
sick.
people already got those already, and the Clone Trooper.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I haven't opened them up yet because I didn't know whether or not I'm going to review them. But,
sweet.
This one is just absolutely you can't really see it over here, but the face sculpt is just absolutely amazing. It's like a mini person.
Yeah, the new TVC figures like the Bo-Katan, I think looks amazing. Now, are those the thicker cardstock?
Nope, still the flimsy ones.
Oh,
get the Yoda.
damn. Nice.
And then
Dude, TVC is killing it as of lately. And look at Fennec. She comes with an extra accessory.
She comes with a ton of accessories. She comes with 2 blasters, her helmet, and the bottle of spotchka.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like,
Nice.
And the only thing I don't like about TVC is just that it still feels very gummy, but still, I mean, the type of articulation they could get out of these things is amazing. And I got doubles of it. This is Ahsoka, Mandalorian, the Death Watch Mandalorian, and also Fennec Shan are doubles in the box. So you're not required to get the entire set with these, but then with I'm just trying to get the Clone Trooper, so I have to get the whole entire set. So whatever. I was thinking that I'm going to like take one, open it up, and review it and stuff. So got that. And then of course, I guess last week there's just a big dump of figures.
What?
So,
sick.
Oh man.
Some people and I kept the box right now because I'm going to review it. I mean, since this particular Umbra operative is pretty much the mascot of my channel, so I have to review it.
True.
But,
because you did a custom one, like that was like near the beginning
ago.
of your channel, right? Yeah.
And at that time I was like, I don't think they're going to ever come out with this, and it came out, which is great. I mean, other people get to play with it and stuff, and that would be great. And it's more toyetic, so I mean, I get to just mess with this one as opposed to the other one. I have to be really delicate with it because the viewfinder is actually made out of resin, so that stuff is going to snap if I just breathe on it wrong, right? And then let me see. This talk about Hong Kong. For some reason, for the Spider-Man, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, but these are so cheap that I just have to get it. These are figure arts. No Way Home, right? This one's about $25.
Yeah, I tried so hard to get that the red suit one because it's so cheap. Yeah.
It's well, there's plenty of them over here. If I mean, I could send it to you and stuff, but
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this one's just like like $25.
Nice.
Is it the same price over there, or?
It was like I think it was it was on Hobby Link Japan for like $30, but it sold out super quick. So
yeah, I mean, there's just still a bunch over here, so I can just go pick it up for you. But for some reason, these are cheap, so you never know. And then let me see. This one's fine. I've been sleeping on this one for a while, but I was out shopping yesterday, and this one's like, let me see. This is about $50, 55 something bucks for this one. So this is really random, but this is the Mayfex Clone Trooper that basically has the double the head and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like
and I'm gonna use this body for a custom. I'm just kidding. Imagine that,
right.
Let me see. I got a bunch of and maybe I should go into my customs because that is sort of like a pickup in some sort. Because, so this one, I'm going to show you a couple of them that I haven't shown up in the channel yet. It's going to be avalanche.
Suspense.
Oh no, playing with fire live on stream.
So along with the Flame Trooper, and especially because they're gonna come out with Keanu Mundi, so I have made this special ops with a backpack. Let me see.
Ooh.
I could just kind of see it.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're
man.
kind of preparing for the Kiadi Mundi, like,
That's
Yeah.
so
because it is
awesome.
rumored.
Yeah, and then and so it's great because I actually just from John Walker Customs today, I got his an extra sculpt for the head for this one because after making this one, for some reason I just love this paint scheme so much that I decided I'm going to do another one with for Commander Jet. So it's going to be Keanu Mundi is going to have a whole crew waiting for him when he gets it there. And then this one's actually I'm going to do a video on this one. This one's actually a very easy one to make. It's actually for the bang of your bucks. It's actually really really good because this one it's actually I took the head of the what do you call it the Purge Trooper, and then I made it into Commander Keller. So I have an extra body laying around and there's no paint rub, right? It's all black. So I took a Bly head sculpt and then I spray painted it, and it's just pretty much just became what do you call it? The Shadow Trooper, I guess, right? This is awesome.
That looks so dope.
I just finished this, and I'm really excited about this.
Ooh.
So
this
is
41st.
Yeah, from Battlefront. With
man, I love the camo.
Yeah, this one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but then the black parts, right? It's actually done with translucent paint, so you can actually see the camo underneath it too. But
that's amazing.
And then this over here, which is the minigun I got from John Walker Customs too.
Yes.
God bless his soul, man. Like, really, I mean, he really saved my whole hobby because for a while I thought that I'm going to pretty much stop because I'm just so tired of making things from scratch. And then he starts shipping to my country and completely revived it. So, and then over here is not the figure itself, but if you guys don't notice, John Walker Custom actually start making the guns cast in black, so there's no paint. So this is great. This is the thing forward. I
got one sitting right here, just waiting to be painted.
Yeah. And it's great. He actually took a survey of it recently. He says, "Hey guys, would you like to have it cast in black?" And everybody's like, "Yay!" So it came in cast in black. I was so surprised. So it's really good. Yeah. So that's pretty much. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I wanted to pick up some of the weapons that he's made for the Jet Troopers to give the Jet Troopers a little bit more variety. Like
the rocket launcher.
Yeah, he did the correct rocket launcher, and then like the grapple style weapon as well. So, yeah, he did a couple different ones for the Jet Troopers. Pretty sweet though. But nice pick.
Actually, Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's some great custom work. How do you paint camouflage? Like, what kind of process does that entail?
It's tedious, but it's actually not as hard as it is because what I did was I first do the lightest coat first, and in this case, it's fortunate because the base coat is actually the lightest. And then what I'll do is then with the green and also the brown, I did it with just by hand. I usually don't like to do by hands, but with this one, like it's easier than it is because it's more forgiving. If you messed up, you don't really it's part of the camouflage, right? You sneezed on a little bit wrong, it's part of camouflage. And then the thing that actually brings it together is actually all these accessories. Because the whole camouflage in the end, it just looked like a mush at first, right? But then once you start putting in these accessories, and you can't really see it here, but I actually took the pains of these canisters to actually make it black, silver, and gold. And also on here is black and gold. So what happened is then with these details, it just really just grounds everything.
Nice. Yeah, for sure. I love that 41st Elite Corps one.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just because that's what I want Hasbro to do for like the 212 Airborne Trooper, like the canisters, like the straps and like the ammo thing, like down the side of the arm, like
yeah.
Go
ahead.
What was the base body for that particular custom?
So this one, the base body is a bootleg new mold.
Nice.
Okay.
And at least the one that I got, it actually has very loose butterfly joints, but it's fine. And then the head sculpt's actually from John Walker. Everything else is also from John Walker. And I don't know if you guys encountered this, but the biggest issue I have usually with these customs is whether or not the plastics are compatible for gluing. So I was very fortunate. A lot of the straps that I use, I don't use ribbon. I actually just use, I have a Kylo Ren with the cape that I use for Commander Keller. And then what happened was there were little strips left on the side. So I just cut them up and I just kind of, they glue very well with crazy glue. They're very secure. So that's what I pretty much use.
Nice. All right, let's see here. We did have some super chat donations that I wanted to acknowledge. I was seeing a rainbow earlier. Here we go.
Yeah.
Vader X Bricks. Thank you so much for the channel support, buddy. I know you aren't into novels, but have you heard about the excerpt from Shadow of the Sith that came out with Luke on Exegol and Anakin returning as a ghost? I have not. Like you said, the only Star Wars novel I've read as an adult is Thrawn. I have not heard of this. I have not. Let's see here. But yeah, we always appreciate your channel support, though, Vader. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also, Mike Chu, $9.99. Gotta run. We'll watch all the customs later. Respect to Kabashed with all the awesome customs. Looking forward to seeing more. OOTB, you guys have the best guests. Oh, thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Let's see here. Also, what's up, Stark Trooper? He is here in the chat. And then also Michael Cherry coming in with a donation. Haha, my gaming greats, boss, jet trooper, and Senate guard shipped to my old address. Oh, no.
Ooh. Gonna have to go stalk them. Go stalk your old address.
Well, they're going to open that package and they're going to be disappointed when they see toys.
They're gonna be like, "What?"
Ooh, someone else's package.
Hopefully,
Bunch of clones.
It's money. Oh,
Yeah.
it's toys.
yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for the channel support, Michael, and hopefully, whoever lives at your old address will be honest and give you the figures and not put up a fight for them or something. So that sucks, though. But good
Yes.
luck with that.
Yeah, we do have an interesting question from Albert. Where do you guys keep your non-Star Wars collections? Do you have enough shelf space for multiple lines?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't have enough space right now because it's all in a single bedroom. But I officially have a real estate agent now, and I'm looking to pounce on a new house where I will be able to dedicate a whole entire, because I don't have any children or anything, I will be able to dedicate an entire room to have the editing studio, the figure review station, the entire collection. Because like I don't have enough room for Lego. It's just like on top of my shelving, and I like right here. Like this one has to stay here. I literally have no room for it. But then my entire Black Series collection right up here, and then if you can see it, there's a DTOF over there, the glass shelf that has my entire NECA section in it. And then on top of that is where my McFarlane stuff is. And then like on the Blu-ray shelf, you can kind of see like some random stuff like the Max Rebo Band, Power of the Force stuff. Like I don't have like a spot for that, but eventually, and I'll do like an entire, room tour once I do have that and it is all set up. I cannot wait to pounce. The market's just a little dry right now. There's not a lot of new stuff hitting the housing market in our area, but I'm officially ready to like pounce and make an offer and move. So hopefully that happens sometime soon.
Nice.
That is awesome. I'm also motivated to get my own place so that because right now I'm renting my place, but I really want to get my own place where my son and I could have like a man cave,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
that would
right
be
now
awesome.
he plays. I just got him Alienware, like a really nice computer, and he at first I thought you'd be very happy, and which he is, but then he start having his own setup in his room, and he stays there all day now. And so I told him that, look, my new place, I'm gonna have a man cave where I could have my stuff and you got yours, and it's
Nice. That'd be
that's
awesome.
really motivating me.
Yeah. That'd be sweet. Steven says, Nate, where did you get the Imperial Royal Guard? Are you talking about this one? I think I saw you ask a question about it earlier.
That's not a hot toy for anyone wondering.
No, this isn't a hot toy. This is the 10 or 12 inch line from 1998. But you can see it's a Royal Guard with some nice cloth goods. Good. It's like it's like a Barbie doll, underneath. There's like
double robe. That's
wow.
Oh, that's actually
double robe, but yeah, you can see it's just like a cheap, generic, like doll kind of toy underneath. But I saw this at a used video game store for $10, and I was like, yeah, this thing is badass, and
it's great for the set.
Yeah, and it actually had the the pike thing there, so it honestly looks pretty good. It looks pretty good for 1998.
Yeah. You could have said that was a hot toy and not picked it up and showed it off, and people would have probably believed you. What's up, dude?
The robe is like it's a nice felt material. So yeah, I knew I had to pick this up for the set, but it's a pain to get to stand up. So I'll have to put that back up later. But yeah, so I don't think it's very expensive online if you wanted to track one down for yourself, though. But
Nurk, you have an interesting question. What do you guys do for a living to afford collecting in a new house? Well, the key to my dumb fun money is that I don't have any children. That's probably the only reason why I'm able to like buy all this stuff, because it's not like I have some kind of like lucrative high-end corporate. Well, I do have a corporate job, but I'm on the bottom floor of our corporate building.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I just don't have a lot of other responsibilities, I guess.
Yeah. And I work a physical labor job, so the money's good, but the toll on my body isn't.
Yeah. Nate's sweating all day. I'm sitting in a nice air-conditioned office, twiddling my thumbs on a computer.
It's true. It's true.
But I mean, budgeting, not going too heavy, even though I go heavy with the figures, and I really shouldn't, especially right now, since I am ready to pounce on a house. My girlfriend also, she makes more money than I do, so we're going to get that house together. And so that's a big part of it as well, with like spending power. There's a lot of different stuff, everyone's situation is different. So I don't really have like one solid answer for you.
And you guys are not even 30, right?
I'll be 29 this year. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm
so
26.
you guys are doing. You guys are on time, because you guys are not even in your 30s yet. You guys are already getting your own house, so that's very good. I mean, it's the most responsible thing to do too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, the whole apartment renting thing was just not great. So I was happy to finally get out of that situation. I'd get what it feels like to rent, because you're just throwing your money down the toilet.
Oh, also, Nurk, I live with my mom right now. That's another reason why I don't have any other like.
True.
It's not like I pay my mom rent, but it's not like I'm paying like water bill, NIPSCO, electric, and other stuff like that. So if anyone out there who's around my age, live with your parents for as long as you can, to a certain extent. Yeah. To a certain extent, get rid of your your student loan debt if you can. What's up, Nasty Lass?
Nasty Lass.
Long time no see. Blessing from Sweden. We have a lot of international people in here. But I am jumping from living with mom to house. Personally, it's just a personal thing. Nothing against people who rent, obviously, but I kind of want to bypass. I have a problem with authority. Like, I don't like having someone to answer to, like, in my own space. Like, I don't know. I don't like the idea of a landlord getting on my case. So I want my own stuff. But that's my story. That's my story.
Yeah.
In Hong Kong, over here, the housing market is freaking crazy. It's just overpriced. I mean, I have property like outside of Hong Kong, but in Hong Kong, it's just I'm not going to get a place over here because it's just overpriced. Like right now, for how much does it cost in Indiana for say $1,000? I mean, 1,000 square feet apartment.
Well, like the apartment game over here is like it. We are so close to Chicago, so a lot of people commute. So I almost think the prices kind of reflect that, where like they know you're driving to Chicago and you're making big money because so many people commute. So in my opinion, apartments here, like specifically in our area, is super like overpriced for like how small they are. We also are having for the like as far as the housing market. I mean, probably everywhere in the world is having the same issue with like super expensive houses that like just a few years ago sold for like super low, and now it's like all the way up there. So that's also an issue I'm running into. But yeah.
So I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment that was just over 1,000 square feet, and we paid $1,200 a month for 1 year.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking at the website of where I lived, and now for the same apartment, they're charging $1,400 a month. So it's gone up $200 this year.
Yeah, and I don't like how they can just snap their finger and raise the price the next year. Like,
right.
And to me, it seems sort of predatory. That's just my. Don't mean to get into my political beliefs here, but moral of the story: I want my own place, so I hope that happens soon.
Yeah. The faster the better, usually. Yeah.
Because, like, I love my mom, and there's nothing wrong living with her, but she has let me know, like, all right, soon, little Justin, it's time for you to, to spread your wings. But, Edwin, interesting question. I just watched the first episode yesterday. I'm a little mixed on it. Did you watch it, Nate?
I watched about 45 minutes of it, and then I fell asleep because I started it like way late at night. But I'm just kind of feeling so on it. I think the CGI is really bad. Like,
are you into Halo at all, Kabashed?
I played the game before, but what platform is it on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay. There's so many platforms now.
I know, right? I didn't even know the show. I didn't even know the show had come out until a friend from work was like, "Hey, did you watch Halo?" And I was like, "It's out already?"
Yeah.
But
that was kind of a similar experience. I was like, I'll check it out. It's kind of weird being like such a diehard Halo fan and then just, it's out. There's just there wasn't a lot of like hype.
Right.
Yeah, like I love Halo like as the video game franchise. But like a live action, it just live action like video game adaptations like onto film almost never works. Almost never works. There's like a few examples where you're like, oh, that was actually a great movie or whatever, but usually it's not all that good. But
yeah, and I was gonna say, I watched the first like 45 minutes a few days ago, and I have felt no desire to go back and finish the episode. So I feel like that's kind of where I'm at with the show. Is I'm just like the violence was cool. I liked all the like super gory stuff. I was like,
and apparently there was something about the creator came out and said he never played Halo or something.
Right. Yeah. I've read similar like articles or like saying like they tried to ignore the games as much as possible, which I mean, if you do watch the first episode, you're like, what the hell is going on? At least that's how I felt. I was like, right.
It's the double-edged sword because I think following a video game beat for beat is a bad idea because then you know exactly how it's going to play out. But on the flip side, it's like, well, this could have been called something else and not been Halo, and it's just some generic sci-fi show or something.
How do you feel about him taking his helmet off?
I'm actually fine with that because the like prequel books, didn't he take his helmet off all the time? And like when he was like part of that team
Perhaps it's been so
I
long
don't
since
really-
I've read the books.
Yeah.
Because obviously this is before Reach. I do like the other Spartan designs. I think they look pretty freaking sick. So
Mhm.
I'm like, maybe if we get some Spartan collection figures of these Spartans, I'll probably pick them up and add them to the shelf just because they look badass. But yeah, otherwise, I feel like the show is just kind of whatever. I'm not like super interested to carry on watching it.
Okay. Yeah. Alex, we actually, I don't know if we asked you this, but we usually ask all of our guests their favorite Black Series figure
Yeah, true.
of all time from Hasbro, not your custom collection.
Let me see.
Your absolute favorite.
Absolute favorite.
That's always a hard
That
question to
is a
put
hard
someone on the
question.
spot.
That is a hard question.
If my house is burning down, I can only save one figure.
There's so many great choices.
I might have to get back to you on this. Maybe
All about that sand trooper.
I mean, there's so many great stuff. If you're saying clone, I mean, it's definitely like Captain Rex. Although I liked Commander Fox, which is really funny because he's the most hated clone, but that was pretty much the clone that set me on the course of it.
Yeah.
I think Commander Fox gets a bad rap.
Yeah. But
it's not his fault.
I mean, I don't want to be like boring, but I guess probably the Boba Fett, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett that came out last year. I mean,
that's a great figure. That's not boring at all.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Actually, I like, and believe it or not, I actually like the Jango Fett. I just love the fact that it has a removable helmet and stuff. But if you're talking about, say, an iconic character that, like, you know, combination of good figure and iconic character, definitely the last year's Boba Fett.
Nice.
But,
Yeah. I mean, we love that figure as well. It was on our top 10 of all time, although I don't remember the number.
And to go along with that, so when did you start collecting the Black Series? What kind of got you into 6-inch Star Wars, I guess?
Well, it's I mean, in my previous video, I said that I started collecting when I was in college, right? So I've been doing it for like 30 years. I'm pretty much giving my age away, but so I started collecting the bigger GI Joes, but then of course the 12-inch ones, right? The vintage ones. Of course, I only got like 2 because they're so damn expensive. But that set me on the track for collecting 12-inch. But now that I moved to Hong Kong, space over here is just so small that I have to scale down. And so I scaled down to this size, 112-inch. And what started me was actually Captain Phasma. I mean, I know the sequels are a bit are bad and everything, but when it first started, there's just so much hope around it, right? When the Force Awakens. So I saw this chrome stormtrooper with a cape, and I was like, wow, this is so damn cool, you know? So of course, then I was hunting for that figure. And then that's when it kind of set me on that course. And funny enough, most of my figures I got from my business trips because I go on, there's a Disney store in Hong Kong airport. So I just go there. I just stop there doing layovers and stuff. And I'll always get my Black Series from the airport.
Nice.
But just so I could be on a plane, I could be playing with something. But yeah, that's and it's not until I gotta say, when I first started, I still prefer figure arts because the Black Series are still a bit mucky, right? But then the last couple of years, they just, especially after the photo reel came out, it just completely take a U-turn. And I just love the fact that they're so playable. You could handle them, you could throw them around the house, and it's still okay. Like, I don't know, this figure went like I was telling you guys before that because of the humidity, some of it already became very tacky. So when I saw that, I got angry and I threw it on the floor, and then and it survived. Like, you know, that's how hardy these things are. Of course, I repainted it and stuff. And, but with figure arts, I feel like if you switching the hands around, I feel like I'm gonna break something. So I think Black Series has a perfect balance between aesthetics and also playability. and that's what it should be, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good balance right now between like articulation, sculpt work. Like, I know a lot of people say like accessories is a big like criticism of the Black Series, but I like to think like we might be getting there with like, especially Wave 32. I keep bringing that up. I can't wait to find Wave 32. So you have like Omega, who's like a smaller character, but not like the Blue Line Yoda, which is a $20 action figure in the big Black Series box, and I think it's this big for $20. But Omega comes with like the mask, the creature, the bow,
right?
And it's like the client, which like I feel like Hasbro knows like this one is going to be like, we're gonna do it for the big Mando fans, but this isn't for everyone. But we're gonna include a bunch of accessories to maybe pull those people in with the Camtono, the stack of Beskar,
right?
And like Echo with his arm claw thing. Like I just can't wait to get that. Yeah, I did. I got it from Hasbro Pulse, but I did actually get my Jedi Patrol.
Yeah,
Hasbro
I got my
Pulse. Love this.
I got my 2 before the sale, so I think I'm good with 2. I got 3 Jet Troopers though. I did go for the 3 on the Jet Troopers.
Wow.
Yeah, I was trying to find a third, but I couldn't find it. Apparently, they had one more in the store, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
The Jedi Patrol Trooper is awesome because it's just the weight of it. It's just such a beautiful figure, and the fact that the antenna just make it feel like it's bigger than it actually is, you know?
Yeah, I love the Jedi Patrol Stormtrooper. I took the backpack off of the one, so I just have him displayed as kind of like a commander, and then on my second one I kept the backpack on it as just like a, like a one-off specialty trooper that, for whatever reason has a backpack of whatever the backpack is full of. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so when it comes to customizing, I did want to ask you just in general, what is your favorite clone trooper body to customize? Just the bootleg, or I guess not specifically just the bootleg, but like between like the original body, Rex or Bly, or like the new 2020.
I think Rex Bly is my favorite body of all, and the new body I'm starting to forgive that shoulder a bit more, but it still kind of bugs me. But I think Rex Bly is the best one. And if Hasbro were to, as you guys suggested, if Hasbro were to release the troopers very readily, I would just buy them all up. I mean, I just, because the bootlegs are actually quite good in terms of quality. But if you actually use these things, you could see that microscopically the plastic is still not as good as Hasbro. And I'll still support, I still support Hasbro if they have the business sense to actually release these figures, make them readily available. But strangely, they're like very hard to come by. So
right, like even the regular, like this is a crime, and TVC is also guilty. They make this iconic, classic, huge design, the regular Stormtrooper. This is like a rare figure. This should not be rare. This should be like the most common figure in the Black Series. This should be on every peg, everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Because imagine getting into the hobby. Like I want to get into Star Wars toy collecting, and you go to the store and it's like, what's there? Or even online stores. Although I think Big Bad might still have it in stock.
Right.
Yeah. I recently just got from Amazon for like $30. In Hong Kong actually, I got a bunch. I got about 6 of them so far, but yeah, you're right. It's ironic. I mean, the archive collection, the 501st, I have to get an entire wave just to get that one, and that one's just so not readily available when you're supposed to be army building this thing. And a lot of times I give Hasbro flack not for anything except for just making bad business decisions, So
it's sold out.
The thing I would say about the Bly body that I don't like is if you get Bly, which is actually very readily available now online for cheap, it's just done in just this really weird yellow plastic that I don't like. And I think if you put nail polish remover to remove the paint, it actually will turn it even more yellow. It's really strange. So that's one big criticism I have of this. But yeah, I mean, it's I think the body I use the most is the bootleg phase 1 and the blind body. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
Nice.
You guys
Very
haven't shown
nice.
Nate. You said that you want to show some customs.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll show you a couple of the customs I've made. So I've only really ever done one Star Wars custom, and the rest of them are Warhammer. But this is my custom Mandalorian
Nice.
that I did a while back. I sort of went for like a Jaster Muriel sort of paint scheme with like the red and silver, but it's just the model kit. And I just painted it specifically. So I didn't paint the back of the figure. I'm just as bad as Hasbro. I didn't paint the back. But
damn you.
Yeah. So
I love that. It's like the red and silver.
Yeah, I just did like a little bit of like battle damage on the shoulders and on the knee pads there. So, but what I really started getting into was the Warhammer figures from McFarlane Toys. Because they sell unpainted ones. They are just the gray plastic, so you can just paint them all yourself. So I brought one over. This is the one I personally am the most proud of here that I made. It's just like a white and gold color scheme. I think it just looks pretty striking.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about Warhammer at all, but I just think these characters look super cool.
It's just a beautiful sculpt.
Yeah.
You might have to start me getting on that track too. It's just so nice. I see them all over Hong Kong, but I didn't realize the way the backpack looks so nice. Are they easy to take apart? Or?
Not specifically. So it definitely requires a little bit of boiling, and but they are they will come unassembled. I will say that. You just you really have to get them soft before they actually will break apart. So but yeah, the artist proof stuff from McFarlane Toys, like I just think the Warhammer stuff looks really cool, and just having something that's just gray, ready to paint, like I don't have to do much thinking about like how I'm going to cover up like the paint or the colored plastic, something like that. I just get to paint over the gray, and it's nice.
I mean, this is really smart decision. I mean, I think it just shows that they're really in touch with who they're dealing with. The fact that they know that they are appealing to an audience that likes the miniatures, and they just kind of blew up in the big scale. It's very smart of them.
Exactly.
And I'm really like looking forward to get the photo ARC Trooper, just for the fact that I'm just curious as to how easy it is to customize with that, because everything's blank for that one. I don't really like the figure itself, but I think it's just very curious about how well it customizes.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually do have one custom, and it's from Nate. From Nate. Didn't you do this one? The Remnant?
Oh yeah. I did paint that Remnant Trooper for you. But
Cool.
That's just the Disney Store exclusive. It was already battle damaged, so I just put some sandy, dirty grime on the figure to make it look a little bit more appropriate, because it was weird that trooper was like
display.
The trooper was like a pure white stormtrooper, but came with like battle damaged armor. It's like, I don't think their armor would be pure white if they have like a huge battle damage mark on their helmet and the chest armor. So it's like I think it makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, Nurk. I would never paint it. But it's always right here.
Which one?
This is the artist proof Swamp Thing.
Oh wow.
So, but if it wasn't a McFarlane Platinum, and literally the only way to get this is just random chance if you don't buy it off of eBay. So I got super lucky and actually got this from GameStop. So I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to paint it, but it is super awesome. That's the only downside. Because McFarlane will do artist proof figures for like the DC line, but they're always the platinum chase variant. So you have to like get lucky and find them in store. But at least for Warhammer though, they do like separately release the unpainted figures. Like you can pre-order them, buy them, super easy.
Here, let's take a vote.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's take a vote. Which one's better, Nate's custom or the Hasbro Remnant Stormtrooper? Better body. Better body.
True. If the 2020 Stormtrooper was easier to find, I would have bought some of those to paint them.
You got that toasted marshmallow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
literally.
that's the thing I don't like about the Remnant Trooper from Hasbro. Is just the paint, the toasted marshmallow look.
Yeah,
I thought
it
it was
just
really.
and
Have you guys used the Bandai model kits for that? The Stormtrooper?
I have one of the Bandai model kits, the plain white Stormtrooper. I haven't built it yet. I built the Shadow Stormtrooper, which is the same mold. It's just the black armor, and I'm not crazy about it, so I haven't been like itching to like, yeah, I'm gonna build my other Stormtrooper and get it all painted up, because I do like, though, that it comes with all the different pauldron colors, and also comes with like the backpack and stuff, so you can make him a sand trooper if you wanted.
Yeah, I saw the custom that you just painted for the Stormtrooper. It has a certain ivory tone to it. That's really nice. It comes closer to what the show is like, you know.
Yeah, and then I also, the secret, I just blasted it with the like the dull coat stuff, which I just think makes figures look so much better. And it's such a simple, just a and it just looks 100 times better. I did that. I did do like a repaint of a Bo-Katan figure where I made her armor a little bit more closer to the show, because just the figure just kind of has like a plainness to it, like a lot of the Hasbro figures do, but that doesn't really show up that well on camera.
Yeah, we have a few questions, some interesting questions. First from Steven. Do you guys think it's worth getting hot toys for the price? Do either of you have any? Because I saved up for a year and I am about to order a Commander Cody. Nate and I don't have any hot toys, but I do know that Commander Cody is dope. That's all I can really say about that.
Alex, do you have any hot toys?
Well, Hong Kong is the home of hot toys. It's originating from Hong Kong, so I see it everywhere. And the market that I go to always have this Commander Cody over there, and I'm just thinking, should I just start collecting it? Because right now, if I want to get on a train, I could still collect all of them. Right? Maybe I think there's 6 releases so far, including Jesse and the deluxe, like 501st. And yeah, I'm very tempted to get it, but I'm just really holding out, because right now my son's room actually have toys like stuffed in his closet, and in the kitchen. Like my mom came to visit one time, and she opened up the kitchen cabinet and felt toys just starts falling off. So I think I'm gonna hold off. But hot toys is just on a different level. So yeah, I had the hot toys. I had the GI Joe Storm Shadow one from the movie. That was pretty nice, but then I sold it because I was going out with this girl and she moved in for a while, and I had to clear out a bunch of space. But it's good because every 6 months I like to unclutter. So yeah. But
there you go.
Short answer, no, but very tempted.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where I am as well. Like, of course I would love to have them, but for the price I could get, like, how many more of these to build my army of Jedi boys so I can recreate the bridge scene of Clone Wars Season 7 when there's like 200 of them.
Right.
But I mean,
you have like hanging from the ceiling, just all over the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Dusting it.
There was also another question I wanted to get to real quick from unboxing. What do you guys think about the fact that there are so many Star Wars figures on pre-order right now, which is true for both Black Series and TBC? I mean, at least you're guaranteed the figure, but I totally get what you're saying as far as like pre-order, overkill, overload, so many figures. Like, dude was just saying earlier, I saw his chat where it said he has canceled $750 worth of Hasbro pre-orders since the Black Chrysanthemum debacle. But the fact that there's even 750, well, that's also including Marvel Legends, but you get what I mean. Like, for Black Series, there is just so many pre-orders. I actually stopped pre-ordering myself quite a bit because I'm just waiting until they're in stock. I mean, the whole GameStop thing really, like this one, my pre-order was awaiting product availability when this was in stock on their website, ready to buy, ready to ship. And I canceled my pre-order, bought 2 of these. They shipped the next day, 2-day shipping.
Yep.
Like, I almost just want to stop pre-ordering. I know regular waves, you can pretty easily get those from Fan Channel. I'm just not sweating it unless it's exclusive. I don't have Wave 32 pre-ordered. The pre-orders right now on Best Buy, I almost want to take a look. Maybe I can share the screen if it doesn't show my zip code. But the Best Buy has Wave 32 April 1st, and I'm pretty sure they're not even sold out for the pre-orders. Let me take a look.
Yeah, if they're not sold out at this point, though, I'd be suspect on that.
True. Okay. Deathwatch Mando. Okay, coming soon. But Echo is still up. Pre-order yours now. Release date April 1st. Echo. Omega in stock. That's it. So never mind. Not entire. Ahsoka is in stock. I think I agree with Nate, though. It's getting a little sketchy here.
Wait, you're saying in stock, or are you saying for pre-order?
For pre-order. Like, it's not sold out. The Deathwatch Mando is sold out. Ahsoka, I can't find the client listing for some reason. Omega and Echo are all in stock right now for pre-order on bestbuy.com to ship on April 1st, I guess.
Yeah, we'll
I'd be
see
down
about
for
that.
But that's what I mean. Like, I haven't been sweating a lot of pre-orders lately because I've just been having good luck getting stuff either online. So, but I totally see what you're saying, though. It's pre-order, like, overload. What do you guys think?
I think pre-order is just, it's almost a gimmick right now. I mean, I'm fortunate because in Hong Kong, pre-order with a mom and pop store means you get it first. They'll call you. You'll be the first to get it. And so usually they only is able to fulfill the pre-orders, and they only have like 1 or 2 left for the other customers. But in the US, as I participate in your comment before, when you guys had that video, I think in the US it's just kind of a gimmick to just lock in some sales, while when a real stock comes in, they'll sell it and they'll still have that pre-order. And then for the rest of the people, there's like, okay, this is how much more you need to order. And then boom. It's just not a very customer friendly practice. And I think it's just evolved in this really weird twisted thing. So yeah, I mean, as you guys said before, if you guys really put your mind to it, you could find the figures. And there's always people to help you out. So yeah, don't sweat it, because it's you're just only going to stress yourself out.
Yeah. I mean, another reason is we have the YouTube channel. So we're in like a privileged sort of situation where I have 9,000 people at my disposal to go hunting for me. I mean, it's the way I actually got this. I mean, I wouldn't have got this. This is a Target exclusive, and it goes for, well over retail in the secondary market. I would have never got this. This is just one example. If it wasn't for a subscriber. So I'm also like privileged to have a following and have, I can shoot out a thing like, hey, anyone have an extra? And then most of the time, oh yeah, retail plus shipping. So,
but we still also do have a good community on our Discord as well. People helping each other out, assisting, getting figures. And I think
join that Discord.
I was going to say, that's really a like good piece of advice that I would give to anyone out there would be to just get involved in the community. You're going to find someone who's going to find these figures, and they're going to be willing to help you out. And that's really how I've gotten a lot of figures over the years, is just getting involved, talking to people, just asking, hey, does anyone have this figure? And, usually there's like tons of people who, in the United States and everywhere really, that, live in the middle of nowhere, and they don't have, 3 GameStops.
that they can check, or Walgreens, especially with this new clone trooper.
Mhm.
But it's like, you gotta just join those Facebook groups. Well, Facebook, but Discord is like especially useful. Like, we're always having tons of people, and we have a small, there's 350 people in there. There's other Discord communities that you can join that is like about buying, selling, and trading.
Mhm.
And honestly, I hate to say it, but like eBay, I've actually snatched some deals off eBay, that like the Clone Trooper Captain that completed my single release collection. It was only 40 shipped. And that figure, like, if you were to look at Amazon, it's like $100 something. So like,
Mhm.
I think eBay is a good, it helped me complete my collection. But obviously, there's tons of scalpers on eBay, though.
Right. It's a lot of right time, right place. Especially with like eBay listings, like what you had, Justin, because it was like a buy it now listing. So
yeah,
you had to be there right on the dot to snag the deals. So there's always part of the game where, like, you constantly have to be like checking these sites, doing things like that to snag the deals. But it's part of the game. It's just part of the game. It's something you accept. Well, you might unknowingly accept when you're getting into this hobby, and you don't. Justin and I, we have a good friend of ours in real life, Brandon. He kind of collects. We've helped him get a couple figures, but it blows his mind that he can't just like go into a store and get,
like a Target exclusive.
Yeah. Like, and it blows his mind, and he doesn't understand that, like, it's like, no, you have to be there. You have to wake up. You have to go there early. You have to check the store every single day after that to get what you want. You're not just going to be able to walk in and go, oh, here's Commander Cody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, we would all love that, but
it's like, you shouldn't have to do it, but like, if you do have a wish list of all of these figures that you want, you gotta put in the time and effort into securing all of the things you want. It's just part of the game. Now, I see some people chatting about like pre-order window. I do agree with that, but it's like, again, with those 2023 like release dates, I don't think that's true. Like, like the Boba Fett, what was that? The Walmart exclusive one, the Dark Trooper, Wave 32. I mean, it popped up in Target, like a couple Target locations like a month ago. I don't think those figures are coming out in 2023. I could be proven wrong though. So
no, but I was gonna say, the only way I got this Ash figure was I just checked the local Target in my town every single day after work for a week straight.
Wow.
So sometimes you have to get that off the stream, Justin. That was probably a reference to the political phrase, "Let's go, Brandon." I would have to imagine.
No, that's Brandon, our buddy. Nothing political about it.
But no, sometimes you gotta put in the work if you want to get the figures. You gotta put in the work. But yeah, I don't think the release dates that they've announced are like any. I don't think they're concrete at all. Like next year, I think we're gonna get all this stuff earlier.
Oh no, not at all.
Alex, have you ran into the Ahsoka or Death Watch Mandalorian Black Series wave at all yet?
No. As I said, like Hong Kong right now is just it's pretty much on lockdown. But so I was surprised I got this wave. But I think after that wave 31 thing, and then Top Banff, things pretty much dried up. Taiwan is getting stuff very early. There's this channel, Return of the Nerds, that I tune into. Also, he gives us a situation on what's going on in Taiwan. So Taiwan gets some early. England, Canada's doing really well. So so that said, I was complaining that there's nothing coming out in Hong Kong, but then I took a look and I realized that actually we got the Jet Trooper pretty early. We got the Muddy Mando and all that stuff. So I've got nothing to complain about. But yeah, I haven't run into the Wave 32, and I really want the Deco. that's the one that I've been really gunning
yeah.
for. So
Oh yeah, dude, that Echo figure is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm
yeah,
just seeing the pictures that people have already posted. I'm like, I can't wait. The
Yeah.
Bad Batch team is going to look so good with Echo.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But
can't wait to
you
complete
guys
that.
in the US, it just showed up in certain places and not others.
Mm-hmm.
Like Target, God, I don't get it. Like a pre-order, Hasbro says Wave 32 pre-orders like 2023, but like a month prior, like Yakface himself, it was in Minnesota, which like Minnesota is like the Target headquarters, so there's
Mhm.
Targets everywhere in Minnesota, and they found Wave 32, and then like a few different pockets, like Nebraska found someone in Nebraska found Wave 32 at Target. Absolutely random. I don't think anyone has found it at Walmart yet,
Mhm.
but that's how random that's why it's not even worth going on a hunt, because it's like, what are the odds that you're going to be there at the right place at the right time where they have a case out?
Right.
There's
Just
just
like-
no way.
Just like how Brickseek is showing that my local Walmart has a case of the archive figures with 501st, Obi-Wan, Princess Leia, but it's like, who knows where that actually is in the store? Like, there's no, I know going there and asking an employee is going to get me absolutely nowhere. So
Yeah,
I'll just
that would
have,
have.
I'll just have to hawk it, and hopefully I can snatch another 501st. Maybe get Obi-Wan if I actually see him in person. I still,
Yeah, that would have not done you any good. You would have been like just this nerve wracked, just the fact that you know it's there, but the
Right.
employee saying no, you know.
you have to sit there and, play that game of trying to hopefully find an employee that maybe knows what you're talking about. But I have a feeling it's locked away in the home and garden center still.
Yeah, because like there's so much overstock right now, and I just because they're according to Brickseek, which isn't always the most accurate thing, at my local Walmart, even all these months later, if anyone in the chat remembers the vlog I did where I went in the garden section and I tried to find this case of Black Series, Brickseek is still saying 6+, which usually means a fresh case. Someone could have stole it like 3 months ago, and I've just been wasting my all this time. But I feel like they would eventually update their inventory to reflect the theft that took place or whatever it is. So it could just be stuck in the back, lost in the back somewhere. And I'm like, there's my Fennec Shan, because that's the last figure I need from Wave 31 is Fennec. And my Dorkside pre-order still isn't processing, even though it was supposed to be March. I'm like, come on, just need my Fennec.
I'm sure you'll get it. You'll get her soon.
I'll get her someday since I have the pre-order, but
right.
yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Have you ran into the 212 clone?
Yeah, we have. We have that. From what I see, this still on the shelf. I got 2 of them. Sorry to rub it into you guys, but yeah.
No, it's okay.
So it's there in Hong Kong. It comes in and out. And you guys haven't gotten that yet? Or?
No. The
yeah.
last we heard was a shipment of them has arrived in the United States at a shipping port in Texas.
Okay.
That was like 2 months ago, maybe. Absolutely no word. I almost think they do you think they're like going back on it being a Walgreens exclusive, or do you think there's any chance of that happening, Nate, for the US?
It's hard to say. Like, obviously, I would love it if last minute, for whatever reason, they decided to change their mind and not have it as a Walgreens exclusive. But I don't know. I mean, I wish they would just put it on GameStop and call it a day. But
yeah, just give it to GameStop. They've been doing such a good job at stocking their own exclusives. I'm gonna keep picking up this figure because I'm so hyped on this Jet Trooper.
Right.
And it's like, it's probably still in stock on their website. You can easily buy 2 and get that free shipping.
Hopefully the Senate Guard and Boss go back up, though, for people who
those are sold
are
out.
looking for those figures. Yeah, that was surprising to me that they're two of the most controversial gaming greats figures to be announced in recent memory, and these are the only two that are sold out.
Huh.
Like, how does that make any sense?
I mean, one possibility is that Hasbro simply provided more jet troopers since it's an army builder.
True.
But just like the principle of the hated on figure selling out before the hot fire banger, that is kind of funny.
Right.
What's up, Felix?
Hey, Felix.
Glad we don't have to deal with Walgreens exclusives in Canada. That's like another thing is like so many other countries, like most of the collectors that we communicate with who aren't from the US, Canada, Australia, UK, they have such an easy time getting exclusives, and we're like eating each other trying to get these damn exclusives, and they're just like pre-order.
Yep.
Pre-order.
Yep. Well, yeah, because that's the other thing too, specifically here in the States, is we haven't even been able to pre-order the 212th Trooper. So
yeah,
no pre-orders, no nothing. It's just going to show up one day, and it's going to be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
But with the Trooper not having the black line, I am also like not as interested as I originally was, because like Justin, I'm kind of starting to come full circle into the maybe we just need to do the black line on all the figures. Like, let's just
where do you fall on that, Alex, about like the Clone Wars animated style or like the theatrical like live action look for the clones?
I definitely prefer the black line. And I just go right in and just paint them on myself. And that's what I did. So I just pretty much just paint them on without no questions asked. I think it's just visually, maybe just graphically as an artist, you look at it, it just looks better with black line. That's what I think.
Definitely. Yeah, action figure podcast for Attack of the Clones anniversary. We got to at least get a super battle droid and a droidica.
Oh, that's so long overdue.
Yeah,
but I feel like we're not going to get anything for the anniversary. I feel like we would have already
less than 2 months away.
Yeah, I feel like we would have already known about it.
April 7th might give us something.
Yeah, true. But I feel like after April 7th, if there's no Attack of the Clones anniversary announcements, I feel like we could just kiss that idea goodbye.
Yeah.
It sucks though. It sucks because we need those clones.
Yeah, we need the super battle droid and the droidica and the commando droid and the tactical droid. But number one, like, we just need the super battle droid. Like, absolutely. Biggest hole in the Black Series right now, super battle droid. We do have an interesting question from Mr. Jetster for Alex. I'm curious to know, what are some future customs you have in mind?
Right now, I got a lot of people. Sorry, I'm just checking out something really quickly.
Sure, no problem.
Because
I agree with Steven. A better Anakin would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. And Obi for Revenge of the Sith.
Captain Keel, I definitely have that in mind. And it's a good suggestion. And as you guys know, I hardly do hand painting, so it looks like it's going to be a lot of masking tape happening over there. But yeah, I mean, it's a good question. It's definitely on my book, and I've got a lot of people requesting Commander Doom, which I might do.
That's cool.
And then of course I told you Commander Jet, which is on my book. And then I got the stuff for the quad gunner. I don't know if you guys remember Tartakovsky when they're getting off of that gunship, and then it's like you got the ARC trooper with a minigun, and then there's one guy with a big quad gunner.
That you hold with both hands. Yeah,
yeah, that is like the most. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I could stand on his own 2 feet. But yeah, I mean that one I actually got the kit from John Walker Customs, and then the Republic Marine, and you know, like, let me think. There's also Devis. Devis is very easy. It's basically get the Bly and then you just kind of repaint it the same scheme. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's plenty of them I want to do. I actually have a list of all the stuff I want to do. I want to do a phase one wolf with the backpack, which is easy. It's just a lot of paint work, but the body's there already. You switch the head with a phase 1 and it fits. I've got a lot of stuff, actually a whole backlog of things. And yeah, I mean, I'm wondering how I'm going to do my channels, the showcases in the future, because, you know, eventually people just get bored, right? It's just be like, okay, here's another showcase and another showcase. So we'll see. But I mean, I'll still continue to do it because I'm there for the very minority of people who actually like this. So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely keep on going it. I mean, if you guys have any requests, I could see how I could actually have a list of things that you guys can have a request. And yeah, if I ever get around to it, that would be great.
Nice. Yeah. I don't think people will get bored of your custom figure showcases. That's always something exciting to see. And even if it's, you know, even if it's the same format, it's the different figures. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna keep people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, and actually, I don't know if you guys ever check out IG. I mean, have you guys ever checked out customs in the IG? Because guys like Clone Fett, Clone Custom Troopers, I mean, those guys are just absolutely on another level too. I mean, they managed to somehow produce so much too. I mean, if for what I have, I actually just counted all the customs I've done. I have about like 20 or 30 of them, including the failures, and then they just seems like they're pumping it out every single day, and that's just amazing stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's something very inspiring too. So
nice.
Yeah, kind of going along with that, do you have like any new like videos or any projects that you're working on as far as like the YouTube channel? Like, do you have anything people should be looking out for video wise?
I think from now on, I try to do, I mean, Centurion Corners, you guys know about him too. He does great things where he set up the camera and then he does the whole entire process. I can't do that because first of all, I'm a very disorganized person. You just see like cigarette butts and banana peels everywhere by the end of the video. It's just all piled up, right? But I actually do it on my dinner table. So being the small space that I have, so I can't have a permanent setup over here. So I can't record my whole entire process. What I'll do is I will actually, for each custom, I'll pick out the one theme that one problem I ran into, and then I'll try to highlight that instead. So the video won't be like 40 minutes long. It'll be only still be like 10 minutes long. And then what else? I'm going to start doing other like tips video in terms of, you know, what are the must-haves in terms of doing modeling. And I'm definitely not coming from a point of view where I'm the expert or whatever. I'm actually just a normal guy I don't even have a airbrush station. I just use paint cans. I just go on my balcony, I'll spray it. And I come from a guy that is just basically discovering this on my own and just want to share it with you guys too. So I think I'm going to do something like just discovery videos. It's not really a tutorial, more like discoveries video. Nice. I might do a haul video where you guys have the videos that you guys go around look hunting for these figures. I might do one just to kind of show you what the environment in Hong Kong is like.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, although some of the store owners, every single store owners I've approached, they're always like, very like, really, do you really have to do that? So it takes a little bit convincing, but I'll eventually get to it. But I think for that, I'll just, and of course there's always the review channels, but the review videos, I think I just don't want to add to a lot of white noise. I will only review it if there's really a point to it. So it's more going to be like pick and choose. But that's pretty much it. I mean, any good suggestions you guys might have, like, Justin and Nate, if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know, because I'm just kind of feeling this out.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I think you're doing great so far with the mix of content on the channel.
Yeah, let's take a look. Take a look.
I think it would be really cool to see like a hunting style vlog video over in Hong Kong, just to see what it's like. But yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you guys should definitely make your way to Asia, and anybody in the chat too. I mean, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Taipei. These are gold mines in terms of what you might find here, because there's some figures that you guys are saying that, oh, I don't have it here or whatever. They have it readily in stock, like even some of the blue line figures and the orange line figures. So yeah, it might be, and the prices could vary too. Some might be more expensive, but some might be cheaper. Like the Amazon 4-pack that I have, I got for like $50. So
nice.
It's
Yeah. But here we like to always showcase when a guest has a YouTube channel. I'm not signed in to my account. That's why it's not showing that I'm subscribed before anyone comments that. But honestly, like, great job on with the amount of videos that you have and still being able to get over 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
With
thank you.
the amount of uploads that you have. And I highly recommend anyone in the chat still with us. Oh, there's still 130 people here. So anyone here, like, if you're into customs or want to check out some very, very nice customs, had a Jet Trooper a year before the GameStop one release. But yeah, I mean, Commander Bakara, I checked that one out. I checked out the one I really, really liked. Yeah, here's all your early, 4 months ago for Wave 31.
Yes.
Let's see here. The one that I was really, the 212th ARF Recon. That's that's got to be one of my favorites. And also the ATRT.
That one.
I mean, how cool. But yeah, I would highly recommend anyone here in the chat to check out Kabashed figures on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, there's a link in the description. Link in the description, everybody.
Yeah, link in the description.
Appreciate it.
So Comic 7 is asking, I only collect Black Series. Do you guys have any SH figure arts Star Wars? Are they good? Alex, do you dabble in SH figure arts? I know you mentioned you did before Black Series. Do you still now, or have you kind of just fully switched over to Black Series?
Actually, figure arts, I really pick and choose. I don't have, because if, for example, Captain Phasma, right? Actually, I don't have the HS figure arts version. I have the Mayfex version, and I think in that one I would get the Japanese imports, because it's something that the sheen of the armor is something that the Black Series doesn't have. So I would get that, but then I wouldn't get every single thing. For example, I think the Black Series Death Trooper is very serviceable, so I just didn't get the HS figure arts one. But they are very nice. They're just on a completely different level of details. They are very delicate, though. You just don't feel like they're very toyetic in that sense. But they are very nice. I have the Minben Trooper, the one the dirty one.
Yes, I have that one as well. Yeah,
that one's really nice. And then I have the Han Solo. You guys saw it in that little promo picture there. I have, of all things, I have Rey. But let me see, Boba Fett. But not much after that. I got the Mandalorian Mayfex. But I'm very pick and choosy with that, because I think for the Black Series, I'll just go with the Black Series because of number one, it's affordable. Number two is I just take it out of the pocket, and that's another thing. I can just take it out of the package and stick it up there. Mayfex and figure arts, I feel like I have to keep them in the box somehow. So.
Yeah, definitely. They're a little bit more expensive, and like you said, you bring up a great point. They're a little bit more delicate. They have more articulation typically, but I get scared to death if I come downstairs and I see my import figures laying on the ground, because I'm like, oh no, like here we go. But like if a Black Series figure falls, I'm like, it's fine. It's not gonna break or anything like that. But especially the Mayfex First Order Stormtrooper. I mean, that figure, it's never broken on me, but it literally explodes if it falls. Like the arms pop out, the shoulder pads pop out, the legs pop off, the head pops off. So it just like the impact makes it just disassemble itself. And then I have to sit there and mess with it and try and plug it all back in. And that's the only Mayfex Star Wars figure I have. And it's okay. But what really won me over for Mayfex, and I still just can't stop talking about it, is the Mafex Batman figure here.
Yeah.
Which is just absolutely incredible. And
Wow. Look at that.
Love the
cape.
wired cape. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
And 4 wires. It's got 4 wires in the cape, so you can literally pose it however you want.
Wow.
Yeah, this figure's awesome. Super happy that I actually finally pulled the trigger on it. But now it makes me want to get more of the Mafex DC stuff, and that is that's a rabbit hole I don't need to go down.
Yeah, the Frank Miller Batman looks really good on that one too.
Yes,
looks really nice and bulky.
Yeah, I was thankful that McFarlane did one. So even though it's not as good, I'm happy with the $25 version versus the $100 version. Just because at least it's some representation of Dark Knight Returns Batman on the shelf. I'm sorry, Psycho Emerald. It's seriously such a great figure. Like I can't. It has not left my table here, and Justin can attest to this. That every week when he comes over, that figure has consistently stayed on my table since I've got it. Because I
can confirm.
I'll be sitting here editing a video, and then I'm mess around with Batman, edit, mess around with Batman. And that's why it takes me so long to put out figure reviews.
All right.
Yeah.
So going on, we're past the 2.5 hour mark. Alex, I know it's 4:30 a.m. in Hong Kong right now.
It's all good.
So yeah. Regardless, thanks for staying up late for us. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about or get off your chest?
I think I'm feeling a little hungry here.
Ooh.
As I'm sure both of you are, streaming for 2.5 hours. It's definitely time to have a nice little lunch break here. So I would just like to say, of course, thanks again, Alex, for joining us today.
Thank you.
I think we're going to go ahead.
Thank you for having me.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up here for today.
All right.
Definitely won't be the last time we have you on. So
thank you. And one last thing, I mean, just to any of you on the chat also, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment in my videos and stuff, because as you guys can see, I'm very, very verbose when I just go on a verbal vomit when I reply, because I just want to just chat people up about this stuff. Nobody around me does that. So anyways, feel free to ask me any questions about customizing. I'll be more than happy to share. That's pretty much it. And you guys are a big inspiration to me before I start the channel too. So just to let you know that.
Thank
so
you.
Very, very honored to be here.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you on. And again, thank you for, staying up so late for us. So again, if you haven't yet, check out Alex Kabashed Figures. There's a link to his channel in the description down below. Highly recommend it. Awesome custom work, super early reviews on Black Series and vintage collection figures as well. So
he does have an Instagram in front.
Yep. You are on Instagram. I believe it is. Yeah. It is just Kabashed on Instagram, right?
Although I don't have the underscore or the dash, but just look me up on Instagram or something like that, and then just at me. I use it mostly just for people DMing me and stuff.
Yeah.
But and just to kind of, it's not really my main focus over here, but I'm mostly on YouTube. But if you guys want to find me, you can find me there too.
Yeah, it's just Kabashed. There you go.
Yeah.
Just Kabashed if you want to find him on Instagram. So just thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you, Ian.
And next week we're gonna have Chen Razzie, now Master Razzie, who we've talked a little bit in the DMs, would just like to be referred to as Razzie. So we are going to have him on the channel next week. Again, it's like a back-to-back customizer stream session here. So
yes, they are the individual who made the 1/12 scale Razor Crest as far and plenty of other dioramas and stuff. So we're definitely, like Nate said, we're going back-to-back, picking the brains of customizers. A lot of custom stuff going on on the streams.
Yeah, so we're excited to have him on next week. But Yeah. Oh, look, there's Master Razzie there as usual. There he is. There we go. Awesome stream. Yeah.
Hey.
So we're super excited to have them on next week. Definitely, we've been talking about, they might have some exclusive stuff to show off on the stream. So you're not going to want to miss that. But definitely check out Kabashed. Also, make sure before you leave today that you liked the video. You're subscribed to our channel as well, because I've seen some sneaky people out there not subscribed to the channel, but hanging out on the stream every week. So let's get that turned around. Help us get to 10K subscribers, because we are doing a absolutely massive epic giveaway that you're not going to want to miss. So the faster we get to 10K subs, the faster the giveaway happens. That's how these things work.
Yeah.
So share everything, share this video with your friends, share our channel around. If you got some Star Wars friends out there that love figures, we'd love to have them check out our channel. So yeah, make sure this coming week I've got the creature pack review. I'll have a review of that up, and then of course Boss as well. So keep out the lookout for that. Justin, do you have any videos on the horizon?
I actually just shot the B-roll for the next Black Series update.
Oh,
Which is a huge update, because I let the list get so big before I went, hey, there's enough figures here to make a video. So
nice.
that will go up sometime.
Nice. So there
It's
you
a
go.
lot of figures.
But all right, that's all we've got for you this week, folks. Thanks for watching. Everyone that tuned in today, we appreciate you as always. Of course, I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And our special
you.
guest,
Take care.
Alex, Kabashed Figures here. And we will see you all next time. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Later, guys.